What's good? What's good? What's good? Ha ha ha. Dean by any means says Tank versus a Zapata. Next, Shakur gonna be hot. Man, woo-wee, what I told you. CG Cap, what's a lie? What's a lie, CG Cap? Donahue, what's up? Would you rather have Tank get Shakur out of the question? Nobody gives a F what you Loma fans boys want. They're both getting knocked out. Doesn't matter the sequential nature of the matchups. He wasn't making his own decisions at that time. That's a lie. Gervonta ducked by Lomachenko. What's the lie? CG Cap? Am I missing part of the comment section or something? But anyway, what's good, man? What's good, CG Cap? What's going on, Franz Kafka in the building? Ken Luttrell. Dre in the building. What's going on? Said he was in the mood to whip Cambosa's eye, but he not in the mood to make the greatest bag, belts, legacy, credit, all that good stuff. If it's not a duck, I don't know what it is. Yeah, hey, well, look, man. I'll put a question mark in there about whether it's a duck or not. We don't know. Maybe he'll fight. Maybe we don't know. Maybe that's strong. Let's put a question mark out there. I'll soften my tone. So, and I'll ask the question, is he ducking him? Because he said he's not interested. He says he's not interested. It's the biggest money fight of your career. You said you wanted undisputed. That's the WBA belt. It's undisputed champion. I mean, that's an undefeated champion. What's not to be ready for? What's not to be motivated for? How you not motivated all of a sudden? He was motivated to get back out after he lost immediately. He came back from a war to fight Devin Haney. A war, I say. Shout out to everybody in the chat. He's ready. He's ready for a war, I say. I dare say. He was done wrong. Prevented. Hold on. Let me see if I can find what it said. Let me just hold on one second. Let me be, factual and accurate. I'm talking smack. Who knows, man? Lomachenko may, be injured or something. Who knows? Hold on. Lomachenko petitions WEC to, there you go. What is this? Yeah. What do you say? I think he said, yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. Let me pull it up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's him. That looks like Lomachenko to me. Not looking at the wrong person. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, it was him that said he wanted that, man. Anyway, Arena, what's going on, man? Big Kev, all things. Marquis. Javon Freeman in the building. What's going on? KOD Testimonies. What's going on, man? Frank Cavity says, it's a freaking duck, bro. Are you being unfair to Lomachenko, or are you jumping to conclusions out here? You know what I mean? I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to jump to conclusions. We got another duck. It's duck number 2. Accusations in the chat. What's up, Cal Coolit, Chris Connor, Andre Noble, Big Keith in the building. Hey, dog, you've been hot. You've been on my neck, man. Black Truth, Tranijo with the, what is this? AMCFSG. I do not know what that is. I would need to know what that acronym is. But anyway, Black Truth. I don't know, man. JD said, yeah, Lomachenko's ducking. In long jumping, I'm long jumping to conclusions. Triple jumping up into them conclusions. High jumping into them conclusions too. Loma said, you ain't putting my blood on no rag. Oh man, I got a channel demonetized because of Hey, look, man. Hey, next time you see the Rise podcast, make sure you tell Senior in his chat. Oh, see, man. Hey, it was in here? Oh, my bad. Brandon 404, what up, man? Said happy Saturday, Fanon. Some support for the channel. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Brandon 404. Thank you. Man, look, I got a channel. Hey, that dude, that little kid talks so much. That little kid, my guy, Senior son, shout out to this young man. Nothing but respect and appreciation for him. Man, what's his name? This little dude right here. I'll risk it. I'll pay. I'll pass it up. I'll put R.I.P. John Bowie. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Rest in peace, John Bowie. All the time, brother. Let me get my man John Bowie gone. Shout out to John Bowie. You know what it is. What are you talking about? 21 track jaw. Man, when they said something like that, once he told him, he said, hey, man, yeah, he's a better boxer than, you think he is. He said, slow that up. What's going on, Barbara D? How are you? Good morning. What you say? Big Kev? I thought they said he can beat Tank. Yeah, I mean, just because he doesn't want to do it this year and he wants to get Gervonta rusty and try to act like he's in control of something doesn't mean he can't do it later down the road. Which is why I would say a fair retort about him not ducking has been that they haven't that hasn't come to fruition yet. So it's, it's what would you call it? It's an anticipated duck at this moment. At best, it is an anticipated duck. So let me slow down, dog. Let me slow down. Let me put a question mark there for all those Vasily Lomachenko fans. Say, let's not jump to a conclusion just because it's this person that says it. Fair retort. We'll see how things percolate. Things tend to, can be wrong that are in the press sometimes. Michael Benson source. Vasily Lomachenko's manager. Maybe lying. Chances of that are, Said this is a duck and recess. Yeah, it's a duck and recess. It's a duck and recess. Yes, sir. Man, what's up, Robin Soto? Good morning. What's good, my brother? Blessings, man. Blessings to you, Robin Soto. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Can't wait for August 3rd. I'm gonna be stuck to the TV watching the fights. Team Crawford all day. Puerto Rico. Boom, boom, boom. King. Salute. And to this boxing game. Yeah, it is. Yeah, all right. There you go. Yeah, because I want to get my chin above this goddamn. Yeah. Yeah, that's the best I'm going to do. Yeah. Dunkin' Donuts. Otherwise, I got to take this. Yeah, no. Whatever happened to Kang? Dude, I don't fuck with Kang. I don't do that. I don't do the black Sambo act. You know what I mean? You're not gonna talk to me like in a Sambo voice. Fucking think I'm not in a blackface voice. Saying in a blackface voice, you're not gonna come crack. Hey, bro, you're not gonna walk up to me cracking jokes in blackface in real life, in my face for me to see. So don't do it in my ears. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna walk around where everybody can see you in blackface. So don't put your voice in blackface. Yes, sir. Nah, dog. Kick that shit the fuck about. Nah, dog. Man, for now, I'm a foundational black American, dog. We don't do that. Tank. Yeah, I'm a foundational black American. I like that. I like that foundational black American. I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm an American, though. A distinction, just, a couple seconds of politics, if you don't mind. Just want to make a brief statement about that. I like that term black foundational American. What's going on, Dean? Loma's manager said he was fighting at the end of the year. Nah, that's not what he said. Stop it. Don't make shit up now. And buzzer for making shit up. Buzzer for making shit up. Bradley McClendon says Lomachenko's manager said he was fighting at the end of the year. So no way that's true. I'm sorry. It would make no sense at all. So let me not fire on you too fast. Sorry. Even though it was coming. Let me slow down. It would make no sense to fight at the end of the year, and you're supposed to fight Tank November, December. But see, that's not what he said, sir. Let's do some clarification. Let me not be so harsh. Let me just call it a need for clarification that we got here. So let me show you something. Michael Benson, Vasily Lomachenko's manager, Aegis Klimas, indicated that the Gervonta Davis may not happen next. Loma is not in the mood right now. He doesn't have the motivation at the moment. He's taken off. He wants to spend more time with the family. He doesn't want to do anything till the end of the year. Anything until the end of the year. Just money is not what motivates him. You can offer him tens of millions of dollars. If he doesn't have motivation, he's not ready to prepare to fight. So let's highlight some words right here for you, sir, and tell you the difference between what you said he said and what he actually said. You say Loma still said he was fighting at the end of the year, so no way that's true. It would make no sense for the end of the year to fight at the end of the year, and you're supposed to fight him. So he didn't actually say that. What he said was he's taking off. He doesn't want to do anything till the end of the year. And one of the things he's not going to do till the end of the year is, how would he say? Yeah, he's not ready to prepare for the fight. If he doesn't have motivation, he's not prepared. He's not ready to prepare for the fight. So since he's not ready to prepare for the fight until the end of the year, he's not going to be fighting until at least March, because he's going to have to prepare for 3 months. In the end of the year, just so you know, no matter what definition, and there's many, if you want to say that November or something like that is the end of the year. No, I think he said when he's saying the end of the year, he's not willing to even train until at least the end of the year. He's talking about they're not going to be doing anything until March of next year. I think what it sounds more like is they took the rest of the year off. Probably didn't want to fight going into the holidays. Could be, you know. What's going on? Phenomenal show. Anyway, man. So that's what it looks like to me. Oh, man, dope. Give me a second. Big Mike Kirkland said it's a duck by Loma, in my opinion. Also, time right for that fight to happen. Yes, it is. Yep. What a great time, though, man. What a great time. Matty O in the building. What's up, man? What's up, Matty O? How you feeling today, sir? Hope you're doing well. Big Ray, what you laughing at, Big Ray? Long jumping to Loma. So y'all labeling. Let me put the link in the chat, man. Come chop it up with me, man. Young boxers. Everyone Loma has a belt. He don't want to fight Tank. Yeah, he does have a belt. And he said before he does anything, he didn't even mention Gervonta. That could be before he's willing to take a tune-up fight for some money. And make Shakur fight Loma. Make Shakur fight Gervonta. And see if one of those dudes can knock each other off like Coach Calvin predicted. See, man, look, that's what he get for saying that. What's going on boxing matchups with D Free? Shout out to DC. What's going on with y'all out there, man? Loma Chicken helped create the franchise, aka Duck Belt. No, he did not help create that belt, Danny Jones. And Buzzer, no, he did not. Not actually true. Brashley McClendon. Appreciate the clarification, Fanon. Yes, thank you. My pleasure, and thank you for the question, and also apologize, or the statement, and also apologize for any nastiness that I may have started off on. Because, sometimes people don't understand this stuff. Blame Canelo. He's the one who made the pop. No, yeah, Canelo. You can blame Canelo Alvarez for that franchise belt because that's the first person to get it, not Lomachenko. Canelo Alvarez had the franchise belt first, not Lomachenko. So Lomachenko didn't create it. It was already there. And Canelo didn't really create it either because it's really just the WBA super belt. Fanon, the Loma situation sounds like a wobble. Yeah, it does. Honestly, man, it seems to me like very interesting because Coach Kenny was trolling everybody saying that's what they were going to do. And then they turned around. That's what they did. Sleeper Grind TV said, where is the link? Big brother? Mr. Miles just said, Fanon, this definitely fits all the ducking criteria. I mean, you know, only one is that their careers ended. I mean, you're talking about the basics. Yeah, you got an opportunity. You have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to fight. You have a responsibility to fight. And you won't negotiate with the only thing that is missing for sure that you refuse to fight. Number one, you got to refuse to fight. You have to have an opportunity to fight and a responsibility to fight. Yeah, I think that's the 3 prongs for a duck. Think that's fair? Does anybody see anything else like that? Danny Jones, that's all right. I love thinking seriously about trolling questions because it gives me an opportunity because there's people that believe that shit. Vi Ferrer, what up, Vi Ferrer? But here's the link, man. Somebody was bossing me around, told me to put a link in. And like so many things, when people boss me to do things, I usually drag my feet in doing them. But let me drag my feet no further and put that link in the chat. And we'll see if anybody want to chop it up, dog. Let's see if anybody wants to chop it up. I apologize to everybody for the fact that sometimes it's hard to get callers because the Hanos clan got massacred, all laid out in the street. So nobody wants to debate me anymore. That's pretty much what happened. Just want to let you know. So feel free to come up here and, ask a question, make a statement, either way. But if you guys call it a duck, look, the only argument that I have against it being a duck, hey, Fanon, did you see the IG with Shakur, Ryan, and Keyshawn? Hell yeah. Daniel Jones, I got you, man. You're good. Don't worry about it, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Daniel Jones. Danny Jones. I called you Daniel. Danny Jones. What's next for Dev, Fanon? Ryan Garcia. That is never, it's not changing my mind, man. It's not changing my name. Nah, man. Appreciate your questions, man. Matty, yo, thank you, brother. Dean, exactly. Tank would be the biggest duck boxer for what? The real master. Real master, how can I help you?
Hey, what's going on, my good brother Fanon, man? How you doing, man?
Man, I can't complain about a thing, brother. I'm doing very well. How are you?
I know that's right, baby, man. Listen, man, I'm doing good, man. I just want to let you know, man, I appreciate the channel, man. I've been a long time subscriber of you, and you definitely know your boxing. I'm gonna tell you that. But the thing about with this Lomachenko and Gervonta Davis thing, I didn't know that Dickie was involved in it. So I don't know how this gonna happen.
Who's involved with it?
I didn't know that Dickie was involved in the promotion, so it's probably not gonna happen.
Dickie? Who is Dickie?
I'm saying he was involved in the promotion, so I don't know if it's gonna happen the way it's supposed to, because Dickie's involved in it.
Who is, dude? Are you being a joker or something? Who is this Dickey in it? I don't know who that is.
Listen, Big Head Dickie. You know Dickie.
Man, get the fuck on, bro. I'm not about to fucking sit here and play fucking kitty games with you, bro. You want to say, you know Dickie. Keep saying Dickie. Fucking moron. I know what you're doing. The fuck? You're not going to surprise me, nigga. I caught you the first time that you said that stupid shit. Fuck is wrong with you, dude? Devin Haney, man. That shit is Devin Haney, dog. That ain't nothing but Devin Haney shit. And man, for real, man, because the shit can't get involved, could Dickie. Whatever, man. Anyway, so I put it in the chat, bro. Like I said, man, y'all need to. Hey, that is a child of Similax. That's what happens when you feed your baby Similax. Because their brain ate. Why grown men do that? I have no idea, man. But that's your brain on Similax. He had no breast milk. That's what's wrong with half you little niggas. Your mama don't love you. Like, that's the number one sign for clowns like that. You know how they be like, man, men got mama issues and shit? Exactly, because that goddamn Similax. Put them kids on that goddamn Similax. Because you got something to do and don't want to breastfeed them kids, man. Treat them right. And then you get fucking morons like that, man. Come on, man. Can y'all start well? You know what I'm saying? Start it off right. It's less expensive. That's the only beef I got with women. That's my only straightforward beef with women. Like, look, y'all need to fight together to get over this stigma that breastfeeding is for slaves or something. Because otherwise you wind up with kids like that dude. God dog, man. Dumb as a box of rocks, man. Like, everybody see you doing the joke. Everybody sees you doing the joke, man. Like, what? I wasn't confused when I said what. I was like, what are you doing, man? Were you really cracking this stupid ass joke? Crazy. I'm sorry, Finney says sad. So what up, man? Dickie is
not
involved.
much, man. Do that. You get a joker first thing in the morning. Man, I think that stream you had the other day with Kenny and Shakur on there.
And the first thing he want to talk about is dick.
But that's what was on his mind first thing in the morning.
Dickie. First, no, you wake up in the morning, first thing you think about talking about is Dickie.
Yeah, that's not what I'm thinking about when I wake up in the morning.
What?
I don't know about these other guys. They crazy. But man, I think that when you had Kenny and Shakur on there, that man, props again for that. Man, because it was pretty cool to see them interact with each other and talk about things. You know, from the first time Shakur had his guard up to having to get his tooth fixed and all that. But now, like, I really like what Shakur said, or almost tried to stop himself from saying, about how Tank is maybe a better boxer than what he shows. Because that's true. And one of the things that Kenny has said touched on that a little bit, that the lead hand games that, you run into a southpaw versus an orthodox fighter. Because, Ryan Garcia's left hook, and with Tank keeping his hand up there, he knew that if Ryan moved that hand, the left was coming, because he couldn't shoot the jab straight with Tank's hand right in front of him. So he had to come with the hook, or he had to change his angle to try to throw a jab. But either way, Tank knew that was coming. And it's things like that I feel elite fighters is able to do. and things like that, which kept certain fighters from being able to avoid that left hook because they wasn't quite at that level to be able to do something like that. And when Kenny had answered that question I asked about, Tank's ability to go ahead and know when the right time is to strike to take advantage of that mistakes that they making early on, that was another thing. So, I just wanted to say, props for that, for having them on there to go ahead and talk, because it was pretty cool to hear them elaborate on some things that fans have been wondering, and especially from Coach Kenny, because I thought it's pretty dope. But yeah, that's all I got for you because I got the kids today. We
All
uh
right, man.
we out here, but I'll be listening in, man.
All right, brother. Get back, man.
All right, for sure.
All right, man. Hold on. Okay, cool. Yes, sir. Always love that. Excellent. Breakdown, sir. Always good to see you, Phoenix the Assassin. Rashawn Pittman, 12th round KO. Like, subscribe, share. Devin fans are the corniest fans in boxing. They believe Devin Haney is the savior of boxing, but he got exposed by Ryan Garcia. Hey, yeah, I don't know, man. What that cornball was? Maybe he's just out of work comedian or some shit. Because he really did tell a joke. Like, he delivered the joke. Like, he was practiced at it or some shit. Like, that's some shit he usually does. Like, that's what he does with his time. He was all smooth with it. You know what I mean? Natural. Like, that's what he's done. He talked and cracked 1,000 Dickie jokes. You know what I'm saying? Crank calling people, telling Dickie jokes. Everyone can't breathe, can't breastfeed. That's what. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I know that is true, Barbara D. Yes. Yes, that is true. I'm sorry, Barbara D. I didn't mean to offend any woman that can't do it. Tank is really good at analyzing his opponent and making the fight adjustments. That he is. But okay, so I think in unison, hey, can we get a vote in here? Can we get let's take a poll. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Okay, I know what we're going to do. We're going to get on this YouTube. And we are going to make a poll. Start a poll. Is Lomachenko ducking Gervonta? We're going to assume that we know the last names. Yes, no. Don't know yet. Let's add an option. Not sure. Let's do that. Let's call it not sure. Do we capitalize both the N and the S? Let's look. My grammar is kind of makes it like a title. So not sure, but that makes that look like a sentence. Let's just go with the capital SURE. And then boom. All right, so put the comment in I'll check the poll every couple seconds, man. Hit that, man. Swipe the fox. Swipe the fox. How can I help you?
Hey, what's up, bro? I had 2 questions for you, Fanon.
Yes, sir.
All right, so the first question was, should Shakur sign to PBC to make the Tank fight? Do you think if he doesn't sign the PBC, he isn't serious about fighting Tank?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay. And the other question I had for you was, do you think Tank and Zepeda is probably possible? Is that like more realistic right now? Do you think than Shakur and Zepeda?
I would if you would ask me that last night, I would have said it would definitely be more likely Shakur. But this morning is more likely Zepeda, I would think, because if it's true that he won't fight until next year, if he won't fight Lomachenko until next year, I think that's Zepeda chance. That Zepeda just went way up because Zepeda and him are going to do. He's going to walk away with if he does the same pay-per-views that he did with. If Gervonta does the same pay-per-views that Gervonta did with, Frank Martin, then Gervonta's looking at probably another 8-figure payday, over $10 million. So his Zepeda is ranked number one in the WBA at lightweight. So, and Golden Boy, has done business with Gervonta in the past.
Right.
And they know that's probably the biggest money fight that they're going to get from Zepeda in Zepeda's life. Yeah. I think that would probably be a lot more valuable to Golden Boy than the Shakur fight. The question is whether or not Gervonta wants to fight Zepeda. And Zepeda seems like damn near tailor-made.
Right. Oh, okay.
And tailor-made for a lot of money too.
All right. So do you think Tank, what's your opinion on like a Tank and Shakur fight happening now? Now that Loma is backing out, Shakur don't have the Zepeda fight locked in. What's your opinion on it? Do you think Tank should send an offer? I don't want to say should send an offer, but do you think it's a good time for them to send an offer at this point if they really want to fight?
Send an offer to who?
Shakur.
It's not a good time until he has a promoter.
Okay.
Or actually, I mean, if they really wanted to do it next, why he doesn't have a promoter might be a great time,
right,
to negotiate with them. But again, their question is going to be, what's that money going to look like?
Yeah.
And that money with Zepeda, that means you may fuck around and have that fight at September 16th or something and go off charts with it. Because that would be, what is that, Mexican Independence Day? So if they go on Mexican in the September date, yeah, it's a little quick, but even if he goes, in November, like they said, yeah, you're gonna get. I mean, that's a huge. Zepeda's a huge fight because he's Mexican,
right?
And he's undefeated just because he's Mexican. So and Gervonta and people know enough of him where if they promote it, they can get the people amped up for him. No, he's not. I mean, he's not established, but I mean, look what they did with Frank Martin, Joey Can.
Right. Yeah. Right.
What he just did with him.
And
that's my answer, man. And you got any more questions? I got time. You got more questions? I got time.
I probably do. I probably think all my questions once I get off the chat.
Yeah, write them down, man. Come on back up.
All right, that's a bet. Appreciate you for now. I'm a fan.
I mean, anytime, Swipe the Fox. Get back. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Lomachenko really had them fooled. He can whoop up a pillow-fisted Haney and George Kambosos, but when he gets presented with Tank fight, he gets cold feet. Makes sense. Hold on, what's that? Anyway, I'm sure you'll say it again. Zepeda is more seasoned than who? I mean, if you say so. If you say so. I think that man's another victim. That's what I think. I can't even lie. I think that man's another victim. I think he's going to get, I truly believe. Yeah, you're gonna have to rename that, brother. You're gonna have to rename yourself. Go to another channel, rename yourself, create another one, please. Please. Mm-mm. No. No. We don't do that. We don't do those things. Ren, what's going on, man?
How you doing, sir?
I'm chilling, brother. I can't complain. How are you?
I can't complain. I'm about to run sparring, coach. So I'm about to run sparring, so I'll be as fast as I can. But I wanted to add. Well, first off, amazing episode with Kenny and Shakur.
Thank you, man.
But very, very well ran, and it felt like we got to see a side of Shakur that we don't normally see. And I think your platform presented that energy for him, just due to how fair you was, because I know he's been feeling real judged lately. So great episode. So I just want to get that out the way. But
thank you, sir.
Because I got a lot of respect for Kenny. Our guys have fought against Upton. We actually had a brawl breakout outside of the ring against Upton because we got a decision, and Kenny helped me disperse it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
He could have pushed it further with him being a coach and a leader, but as a man, as a grown man, and as a mature and adult, he helped me disperse and pull all the kids apart. So Kenny always has my respect, hands down. But I've been learning the behind the scenes of boxing and how petty things can get. And I wanted to ask you, do you think when Kenny said that Loma was a cash out for Bob Arum, do you think that, because they hear and they listen to everything that their team say, like, believe it or not, they listen to everything. So when Kenny said that, do you think Loma's team is being a little bit petty when they heard that statement and decided to play some outside the ring games?
Okay, what was the specific comment that you're referring to again?
When Shakur asked him, he kind of jammed him up a little bit. When Shakur said, he said it's hard to make fights with top rank. I don't know if you remember when Shakur said that. He was like,
"Yeah, are you talking about that? Are you talking about that post, that little segment that was posted by Nuke on Twitter?"
No. I'm literally talking about when Kenny said the only reason why Bob Arum is letting Loma fight.
Yeah, hold on, man. Let me play it for you. Hold on, we can do it. Give me a second. Okay. This is gonna be like a double. This is gonna be like a swooped up, like a double stacked, a double stacked copyright. Give me 1 second, man. Hold
on. Take your time.
Look at, man. It's always. All right, here we go. Just go to Luke.
Female, older.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Jackie?
All right. All right, let me just pull it up on my phone real quick so people can hear exactly what you're. Or actually, yeah, nah. Let me pull this up here, and you tell me. You tell me if you can.
That's a bad one. Pop. Yep.
Shit. Let me see if I can get. Let me see if I can share this. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Can you hear it?
Can you hear it? I don't think I can hear it, but I can see it.
Oh, okay. But that's the section that you're talking about right there. This is it though. Okay, I know but I do know what you're talking about. I just don't know how to yeah, I'll get it in a second. But what was your question again? I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure everybody had an opportunity to see it. It'll take a second, though.
Is it possible? I'll ask that. Is it possible that Loma's team heard those comments and decided to be petty?
What specific comment again?
That the only reason why Aram is letting Loma fight Tank is because he's done and he's trying to cash out on him.
Oh, do you think that had anything to do with them?
Yeah, what Loma did. Yeah, about being tired.
Look, man. I think that how can I say this, man? Like I would, in order to say that it did, I would have to know that first of all, the Lomachenko's camp saw that, so I don't know whether they saw it or not. So I can't say it, but whether or not they did it for sure. But do I suspect? Let me just tell you, that's a strange coincidence because that's the same bit. That's the second bit of taunting that Kenny Ellis has done. The first one actually got a response from him. So when Kenny Ellis had said that they were going to pull out and let us fight Lomachenko versus that Lomachenko was going to pull out and wanted us to fight either Zepeda or Shakur, that he was going to do that. And then Bob Arum responded and said no. So I know for sure that they have the ability to have heard it, or at least Bob Arum does when those comments are made. So it probably did, but more important is whether or not they feel like he's going to get his ass whooped, and whether or not Gervonta Davis is a little bit more than he's willing to take at this stage in his career, because I think that's a reasonable apprehension that somebody his age would have, especially seeing what Gervonta's doing to these dudes and how very good a fighter he is. Now, if I had to say the thing that would worry him most about what was said yesterday or the day before yesterday, is more so than being aged out, I think maybe could be the observation that Shakur made that Gervonta Davis is a lot better fighter than people think he is. Like, he's not showing you everything. Matter of fact, that's what Shakur was basically implying. Like, yeah, he's got a lot of things that he can do that you don't see him do, because he doesn't do them in the boxing ring. I mean, he doesn't do it in the fight, but he does it in the gym. So he's a lot more skilled than you think he is. That type of observation from Shakur and that whole conversation about them fighting in the amateurs and how Shakur was doing this, how amped he was, how amped and how much he looked up to Gervonta and was like, Gervonta was like my hero. I think maybe those type of things give you a better sense of with the type of animal that you're dealing with. You know what I mean? That those dudes like Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, that they really were a group of younger fighters that are looking up to these are a group of younger fighters that are looking up to Gervonta Davis, even though they're acting as if they got a belt, so they're equals and all of that. But at the same time, you hear Shakur say, well, I'm that guy. I'm him. I mean, but at the same time, I know that Gervonta is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, so it makes it sound more like if I'm looking at you, if I'm older like Lomachenko, and I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, hold on, man, this kid is old. Oh man, this is who these dudes were looking up to. So if it's true about if Shakur was looking up to him like,
you too, man.
You know who else was looking up to him like that. But anyway, that's on the vintage, Loren.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Fernand. You have a good one, man. Keep doing what you do. Blessings.
All right, brother. Get back, man. Thank you, Vintage. Right. Yeah. Dean, by any means, what's up, man?
Fernand, what's up, man? How you doing, man? How's everything?
I'm good, man. I can't complain about a thing, sir. How are you?
Man, I'm fine. I just wanted to say, this for T Orlando. Tank. I can't disappoint my guy. But this is a duck by any means, Fernand. I'm sorry. Because you know why? It was widely reported that the guy was in negotiations with Gervonta Davis, which would mean I seen Coach Kenny up here. It didn't sound like they wasn't talking to Lomachenko. It sounded like that fight was kind of a go. So now Lomachenko talking about he not in the mood. You was just in the mood to beat up George Kambosos. You was in the mood for that. You was in a mood to you wanted to petition. He wanted to do all of those things. So then you get in negotiations with Gervonta, and now all of a sudden you ain't in the mood. You're not in the mood for biggest legacy, belts, credit, a Fanon. Oh yeah, and that money. I'm just saying, you want to help your country and do all that. I know a way you could do that, Vasil Lomachenko, by bringing millions back to the Ukraine. Bringing millions back to the Ukraine, I think that's a great way to go help your country. I'm just saying, what else could you do? You're not on the front line. What else could you do? But fight. You said you wanted undisputed. That's what he.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, man. Sorry about that, brother. Oops.
No, that's all good. Nah, he said he wanted undisputed. I just need to know, what does I'm not in the mood mean? All of a sudden, you about to fight Gervonta Davis and you not in the mood. Now, I could feel where he was coming from if it wasn't widely reported that they was already talking and in negotiations. That means you just dipped out for whatever reasons. So it is what it is. But now, it just threw a whole nother wrinkle and everything for not. Because if I'm Gervonta, I'm gonna sit up there. I'm gonna sit up there. Hey, Williams Zepeda, Shakur, you think you fighting him? I'm sorry, excuse me. Yeah, you need to come over here and come see me. And then that's gonna throw a whole nother wrinkle. Because if Loma ain't fighting until next year, then it's just listen. Shakur Stevenson, go get that fight. Shakur Stevenson cross promotion with PBC. You a free agent. Go get that fight with Gervonta. Rematch clause, the whole nine. It looked like he opened. So, you know, they was all here talking spicy for now. We got to see what's going on now, for real now. Because I would love to see that fight next. So, I'll land my plane there. You know what I mean? I'll land my plane there for now. But Loma,
all right, man.
This only hurting Loma, though. This ain't hurting nobody else but him. Because Gervonta could fight plenty of other people. But Loma, you another year, and everybody was saying that he...
Who do you want to see him fight next?
I would love to see Shakur Stevenson. But if it's not Shakur, Williams Zepeda, just knock them all down. No Diddy. Just knock them all down. All the guys.
What about Baranicek? You want to see him get Baranicek?
Man, for non-stop. And you know if he fight Baranicek, that's it's gonna be video. Man, it's gonna be 1,000 videos saying he ducking Shakur and Williams Zepeda. You already know. That's the fight he could take last. But I'm gonna land my plane there because my girls they ain't letting me go.
All right, man. I'll get back with you, Dean.
All right.
Maine said, "Kerr, a phone call away." Hey, man, look, I'll take it out. Like I said, I'm staying consistent. I'll take Shakur. I'll take Baranicek. Or Zepeda, because Zepeda's is mandatory. He can get his mandatory out of the way. Actually, Zepeda, he gets his mandatory out of the way. That's a good thing because he gets his mandatory out of the way. Man, look at y'all. Shakur fans. Respect My Mind says, I don't want none. No. He said, I don't want none of Shakur either. He don't want none of Shakur either. Yeah, all right. That's what's up. Shout out to the Shakur fans coming in the building. That's what's up. We need some Shakur fans out here to get these tank dudes. Tank. Ain't that right? In the voice of the leader of the haters is Orlando Pearson, just so you know. If you're coming in here and you're a Shakur fan and you want to know what person in the comment section to go at first, it will be T. Orlando Pearson. For sure. Go at him. He has been hating on, he is the number one Shakur hater. For no reasons, talking about his jeans. For no reason, dog. Talking about his jeans. And he was all nice when, then he was all nice when Shakur was on the channel. Didn't even say nothing. Didn't even put it in the super chat, dog. Didn't even get cussed out. All nice and polite, dog. See how they do? See how they do? Keith Nolan in the building said, "Hey, thank you, brother." He said, "Excuse me, sir. Would you like to smash your face into a brick wall for millions of dollars?" That's what Loma and other fighters hear when they get offered a Tank fight. I'm sorry, I missed Coach Kenny and Shakur. Yeah, that was fun. Oh yeah, Keith. Yeah, because I didn't advertise it because they may have faked me out. And I didn't want to get a bad reputation with King. So I didn't put it in the time. No joke. I didn't want to mislead anybody. So, and them not show up. I didn't want to do that. So, because we had a technical error the day before. So, you know what I mean? Nah, I mean. I don't have it like that where I can just call people up. Tank should fight Gary Russell Jr. Oh, I'll take it. Hey, man, let me tell you something. Strike zone. I'm going to probably throw your ass out. I'm thinking striking zone fishing. I know you fish bass. I remember that, man. I do believe that you came on the show. I remember that, man. Okay? You're out here hating without a license on Shakur. I like Shakur because Shakur can fight, man. Christian Taylor, what's going on, sir?
How you doing for now?
Man, I'm doing well, sir. What's on your mind, man?
I appreciated that interview yesterday. I really wanted to understand, what was really going on with Shakur, where his head was at, and how I think, he was more humble more than anything, more than all the publicity he put out there and everything. And
that's what you think?
I really see that if Loma gonna pull out of it, I would like him to get Timo, to be honest with you.
Who to get Fimo?
Yeah, Fimo. Tank to get Fimo.
Fimo.
Yeah, because he said a lot of talk when Tank was locked up. So I feel like I feel like Kenny say, we got to get him. We got to get him. He's one of the ones too. He say a little stuff and then he get hush mouth and then you don't hear from him for a while. But I feel like he's one of the ones too.
That's what's up. All right, man. Well, we keep an eye out for the TO thing.
I appreciate it, Fanon.
All right, brother. Anytime, man. You get back.
All right.
Peace. David Lynch, how can I help you?
Hey, what's going on, Fanon?
I'm good, brother. How are you, man? I like the Olmec statue.
The Olmec, give thanks.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is what I have on my mind, something that crossed when I saw this show was coming up, and of course the topic of discussion is Loma bowing out to take a year off. What occurred to me was maybe what Loma and Bob Byrne is trying to do instead of cashing out for what they can get now, but cash out for what they can do once they get a big build up. Instead of Loma fighting one fight, then having a fight against Shakur or maybe Zepeda, either one of them, he could just go ahead and just fight one fight for all the belts. And what I mean by that is have Tank go ahead and he's gonna go ahead and not going to pay the head because that's where the money at. Shakur going to have to take another fight, or Shakur just sit back and go ahead and fight Tank after Tank knock off Zepeda. And what's next? Oh, Loma's ready to fight now. It's one fight for all the belts.
Yeah, I mean that would work. I'm okay with that path if that's what winds up happening.
Yeah, that's what it kind of it just dawned on me about that. So I just thought I'll go ahead and I'll be like, hey, maybe this is what the bigger picture is, because then you will have one giant mega fight.
Yeah, I mean,
Lomachenko last ride against the young, hungry killer and Tank Davis. And they can build that up.
It's already been building up. It's been building up for like 5-6 years now. Or yeah, what's this?
Yeah,
Since
of course.
2000 and yeah, so I think it's plenty built up. I think it's about
Yeah.
as built up as it's gonna get. Lomachenko need to have if Lomachenko don't fight him in the next, because he first of all, one thing you said is that he was taking off a year. He's not taking off a year. What he's
Oh, you
doing
know
it.
what I mean. Talking about wait next year. And he
Oh,
talking about next
hold
year.
on,
It's
man.
going to be
Hold
around
on,
this
man.
time next year.
Hold on, man.
Probably.
Hold on,
Oh, all
man.
right.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah. Hey, please try to do me a favor and don't cut me off.
Oh, my bad. My bad, man.
Yeah, no worries.
My bad.
Yeah. Number one, which is I can't remember now, it slipped my mind what you said at the beginning about it, which was, oh yeah, it's just not true. He basically saying he's not willing to train until for another 5 months. So he's not going to train for another 5 months. So it's just going to push the fight back 5 months. If they got the
Oh,
negotiation done today, which it wasn't done, then you would say, so it's really just, it's not pushing it back a year, it's just pushing it out about 5 months. I would suspect, I would suspect that it's pushing back about 5 months. So, but anyway, yeah, but they can do that. The only thing I would say is, just whether or not Gervonta Davis is really, really dead set on trying to get all the belts, or if he's just trying to beat everybody. Like he'll take him in any order, right?
yeah.
Yeah, but they're going to wind up being at 135. So I mean, the longer it goes for Gervonta, doesn't have to wait for anybody. Whether it's and the options that you named are probably right. Zepeda, I think you're right. Zepeda is I don't know if Zepeda is the bag more than Shakur is, because I think Shakur is probably the biggest bag for him. Yeah, Shakur is the biggest bag for him. I agree with Shakur when he says that that he's the biggest money between all of those guys, maybe over Lomachenko. He has an argument for it. But anyway, that's my take, man. Thank you, David.
Hey, no problem. No problem.
All right,
No
brother. Come back
problem.
again, man. I enjoyed talking with you, man.
All right, no problem. You know I do it.
Yes. Yeah, man.
And
All
next
right.
time you'll see my face because hey, I ain't got no shirt on right now, so
All right.
I just
Appreciate
thought
you, man.
I'd jump in before I roll out the house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Get
All
back.
right, one.
Yes, sir. One. Man, look, Black Trio, I'm gonna kick you out if you don't click this link. You talk too much on too many platforms not to speak and use your mouth. Okay? So Black Trio, because I'm pretty sure I've already blocked you on this channel under that same name multiple times. So I'm gonna tell you, man, you have to click the link, bro. I'm because I don't care whether Kerr did 1 million in his own state, and he has done 1 million in his own home state multiple times. But there are situations where you have, that's what you get. It's about who's gonna want to watch Tank fight, and whether or not the people know the person that Tank is fighting. All the people that would buy the fight already know about Tank, and they're gonna look, okay, who is Tank no matter what? Who am I fighting? So the question with Tank is, what are you going to do when you fight Tank? Are there a lot of people that like you that know Tank? That's why him fighting Mexicans work, because all the Mexicans know who Tank is. That's why Tank can fight a Mexican and sell a lot. Not because the Mexican is well known, but because Tank's well known by Mexicans. So Mexicans who want to see him get his ass whooped or may know a certain Mexican fighter may be more willing to buy the fight. You got to understand, bro, not everybody can dip their toe into the Mexican pool and pull out a bunch of money because Mexicans don't know who they are. What's going on, man? Big Dre.
Good morning, Fanon. Good morning, sir. Now that Shakur is kind of floating out there without a promotional company, without a promoter, would it be easier for Tank just to call up his management and say, "Hey, let's get it done now," or should they just, swoop in, take the Zepeda fight now that Loma's taking a back seat? He can still come back to that Loma fight in March and put Shakur at the end of 25.
Your question is it easier?
I don't know if it'll be easier or if it'll be more prudent for him to do so. Because that way he stays busy. He gets with the Loma fight supposedly been set for the end of this year. If he fights his mandatory in Zepeda, and get that done, because Shakur doesn't have a promotional company. I
got you. Look, this is my thing. I don't think it makes it any easier than anything. I think for Gervonta, all of it should be relatively easy if the other person wants to fight, as long as the other person wants to fight. But because he can sell against any of those guys, and he can beat. And honestly, man, I think he has a very good ability to beat any of them. So I don't think it's a complicated situation for Gervonta at all. He just moves to the next guy in the list of the 9 guys that he said he wanted to fight in whatever order that is. I don't know whether Shakur is that next guy or not, or whether they're saying, yeah, let Shakur settle and, make the fight a little bit bigger. Because I think I think it's a big fight now, but in a year it may be a bigger fight if they let all this, let all this stuff go, continue to go, with people continue to talk about the fight and, and all of that.
Well, with Shakur not having a promoter, does it make it harder to make that fight, or
no? Doesn't. I don't think it makes, because Gervonta's paying for the fight anyway. Makes it easier because all Shakur got to do is call Al, and Al can put a one fight deal together, and they don't have to worry about negotiating with anybody else, or they can, because Gervonta is the one that's paying for the fight anyway.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? Because you're not looking for a promoter, because all you got to do is call Gervonta's promoter. Say, hey, yeah, look, man, I'm trying to fight Gervonta. That makes it easier because there's not another promoter involved. It's basically Shakur without a promoter is an in-house fight for the PBC. So it's a lot fewer people to pay.
Okay, so I guess, do you let Shakur dangle while he trying to get his promoter things together?
Hold on a second. Dog, why you out here making shit up? Tank wants $40 million for Lomachenko. I'm sure first of all, bro, who wouldn't want to fight $40 million? Who wouldn't want $40 million? Who wouldn't want $40 million?
They said that.
Go ahead, man.
$40 million in pay-per-view just off the break.
No, he said he want to make the $40 million. And I got to do right behind you, bro. My bad.
Okay, that's I guess my last thing is, would you think it'd be? I don't know if I'm saying this right, but would it be prudent for him to just go ahead and just jump in and do the Zepeda fight, just so he can stay active? And
yeah, somebody. I would say he should fight somebody. I can't tell you who it'd be, whether it's Zepeda or whether it is. Let me see. Let me look at the WBA. Let me get the WBA website real quick. Hold on. Yeah, but anyway, let me move to the next dude, because there may be another guy that's in there. All right, brother, get back, man. Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Hey, Fernand, man, I don't know why you talking about blocking, man. I ain't never said nothing to you, man. What you mean?
I need to hear your voice, man, so I knew it, because I want to make sure you were not somebody that I thought you were.
Oh, no, man. It's all
I need to know you were like somebody that could actually, if needed to, speak to. It makes it more easy to have a conversation with you.
No, I got you. I feel that. But no, man, this is like the only topic we're going to disagree on. Because other than that, I'll be lockstep with you. But no, it's like the fight's done. All it is just a little gamesmanship. The same way how Kenny jumped out the window and said that thing when August, when the fight's announced and they have the press conference, it's all going to be forgotten. That's all it is.
Fair enough. Hey, man. See, now that I understand. Now I understand you. Because I can hear the rhythm and I can hear the meaning in your voice. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Of course. No, but that's all it is. I mean, like I said, not in the mood and everything like that. They just negotiating. That's all it is. Loma trying to get a little piece of that pie. That's all it is.
All right, I got you your wrench, man.
Hey, man, thank you. Salute, man. I'm in that thing now.
Yeah. Because I talked to you. Now I got you. So like, yeah, okay, I know, dude. So let me wrench you up, man, because that it signals to me. I know at the very, right away. I know, okay, this dude's cool. You got a wrench, you're cool. So I know for sure with wrenches, I'm not gonna be flying off the handle. No, so thank you, man.
Yeah, man, but that's all it is, man. We're gonna get the fight. Don't even worry about it.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. And how do I pronounce that name?
It's Tanjiro. It's from it's an anime. But Tanjiro.
Okay, but it's Tanjiro. Black Truth, Tanjiro. And what's the AMCFSG?
So it's Anger Management Crew Fire Stick Gang.
Oh, okay, dope. Anger Management Crew Fire Stick Gang. Okay, that's all right, man. Cool.
Me, all things. We got a couple of people, but yeah, we coming up, man.
All right, do your thing, man. Do your thing. All right, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, get back. All right, that's good. Yeah. That was a good call, man. Thank you. Put that link back in that chat. What you missed, not a lot. Fanon, is it true you abused Frequent Flyer and he had a wrench for years? Oh, Fanon, that's not true. You abused Frequent Flyer. No, I'm cool with him. No, I'm cool with Frequent Flyer. Merch is dumb. I ain't saying just because, dude, you can be my best friend. I may still snap on you. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. Y'all niggas don't know me. Y'all niggas don't know me. Let me talk about what's that dude from Atlanta that don't close his mouth when he talks. Y'all niggas don't know me. No. Man, hey, I see you, Bruce Talley. Hold on one second, man. What is the name of the YouTube comedian? Desi Banks, dog. Desi Banks does not does not close his mouth when he talks. Look at that, y'all nigga. I don't fuck with y'all, no. Man, when you speak, God, dog, Desi Banks. When did Desi Banks stop caring whether or not anybody knew what the fuck he was saying? No, yeah, boy, no. What's going on, Bruce Talley?
Hey, what's up? I was just trying to figure out.
Man. What's going on with you, man?
Why does Loma have to fight exactly when Gervonta wants to fight?
Did I say that?
You said he was ducking if he doesn't fight him right now.
Did I say? Did I?
What did you say? Before I misspoke.
Dog, I asked the question. There's a question mark on that.
Okay.
It's a question mark on that. And matter of fact, I said that there's an argument that he didn't. Now, how about you argue that, something other than just jumping to assumptions about what I said without knowing what I said?
Okay. So my argument is like when it first came out that what's his name? Kenny Ellis.
You don't know his name? But go ahead, man. I'm
just trying to make sure I'm not messing it up. Okay, Kenny Ellis said, Loma, step aside so Shakur could fight Gervonta. I had absolutely no problem with it. I'm full disclosure, I'm a huge Lomachenko fan. I just that always just been my guy. So
you about to get your ass whooped up in here, huh? Oh, you about this is about to get ugly. Go ahead, man.
When I first heard that he said that, I was like, makes sense because Loma had to put all those belts together to begin with, and now he has to go through the next, he fought all the champions of the last 5 years. Everybody that had a belt at 135 for the last 5 years, either Loma fought them or they just got a belt. Now he has to go back through the same cycle and fight the next generation.
Lomachenko And what Lomachenko wants is irrelevant to the question of whether or not he was ducking the man.
I didn't say you asked
but
me.
that's the
with
point. Again,
argument.
let's get to what we're talking about. The conversation is about Gervonta Davis, Lomachenko ducking Gervonta Davis. That's what we're talking about.
Oh,
So what you just said
okay.
in connection to that thing that we're talking about makes no difference. I don't care what Lomachenko wants and does not want. We have a criteria for what it is, when you need to fight somebody. You need to fight somebody if, number one, you say you wanted to fight them, but they're champion in the same division. They're available to fight, and they refuse to fight. So they're in a negotiation for a fight. So we don't have to worry about why this, why that. We know they're in a negotiation for a fight. Bob Arum, who's the promoter of Vasily Lomachenko, said that they were in negotiation to fight, that they were seriously talking about fighting, that Lomachenko was talking about fighting. And you know how we know that? Because Kenny Ellis previously, that's the trainer of Gervonta Davis to which you're referring, had cracked a joke and said that Lomachenko was not going to fight before. The same thing had been rumored. The reaction from Lomachenko's camp was that, no, we want the fight. We're negotiating right now. So the next time, now, not too much longer later, all of a sudden they're not interested in it.
They didn't say they weren't interested. They said they were fighting when Loma wanted to fight.
It's no. I'm sorry. Well, let's not have.
At the end of the year,
let's not have.
That's when Loma.
Excuse me. Give me 1 second. Let's not do that, sir. So since we're not going to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what he actually said, and I have the graphic, so we don't have to. We don't see y'all. I know exactly what the man said. Okay. I know precisely what that man said. That man, Vasily Lomachenko's manager, Aegis Klimas, has indicated that the Gervonta Davis fight may not happen next. Loma is not in the mood right now. I think that qualifies as not interested.
And keep reading. It's right there.
No, hold on, man. He said Loma is not in the mood right now. That's pretty. Doesn't that mean that he ain't interested?
He doesn't want to do anything till
Dog, I'm reading. I'm not done reading. I read the first sentence. I'm gonna read the rest. Ain't no need to fly on by. Let's take this nice and slow for reading comprehension purposes. So we don't have to read. So we don't have to go back at the end and read it again. So Loma is not in the mood right now. He doesn't have the motivation at the moment. So he's not motivated. Loma himself is not interested. He's not motivated. That's what that means. If you're not interested in going to the store, that's because you're not motivated to go to the store. If you're not motivated to go to the store, you're not interested to go to the store. So those words are what you call synonyms. Now, he's taking off. He wants to spend more time with his family. Now, he's taking off is obvious, but the part where they say he wants to spend more time with his family falls into a category called not my fucking problem. Okay? Because everybody wants to spend more time with their family, wants to go do things. He's pulling out of a negotiation. He doesn't want to do anything until the end of the year, including preparing for the fight, as he'll say later on. Not money, just money is not what motivates him. Obviously, it means he's not only motivated by money. There's things more important than money. Things as important or more important than money. You can offer him tens of millions of dollars. That just means he got a whole hell of a lot of money offered to him. Tens of millions is how much he's being offered. Tens of millions. If he doesn't have motivation to do what? He's not in the mood to fight. He doesn't have motivation to fight. So he's not interested in the fight. So he's not. So since he's not interested in the fight, he's not ready to prepare for the fight. If he's not ready to prepare for the fight, he doesn't want to fight. That's why. So that's what he said. Now, can you continue now that we have some clarification?
Okay, what we're still talking about the main question, right?
Yeah, it's the main question. Yeah.
Okay, where did it say he wasn't going to fight?
Right in the middle of the sentence, he's taking off.
Okay, if they're planning for a fight in November and he wants to fight at the end of the year.
No, he doesn't want. I didn't say he wants to fight at the end of the year.
It said he doesn't want to fight until the end of the year.
No, that's not what that says. Come on, man.
Okay.
It's not what that says. What it says is Loma is not in the mood right now. Doesn't say he's not in the mood to fight. He said it's not in the mood. He doesn't have the motivation at this point. Motivation to do what? We don't know yet. He's taking off. He wants to do. Listen to me, bro. It's right here, bro. If you really want to listen, man, it's right at the end. He doesn't have motivation. He's not ready to prepare for the fight. That's what he doesn't have motivation to do, to prepare. He didn't say he's trying to fight at the end of the year. He says he doesn't even have the motivation to train until
people can read the same thing in two
year.
different ways. When I see he doesn't want to prepare for the fight, I would say he's trying to prolong the time so he can get more time to prepare.
No, you're guessing. What do you mean? He said he doesn't want to prepare at all. He wants to spend time with his family. That's what he said.
This is literally the same thing he said before the Devin Haney fight when he said, I'm not fighting in March. I need more time to prepare.
No, he's not preparing. He's taking off 5 months before he even going to start to prepare to do anything. He said he doesn't want to do anything to the end of the year. Nothing. Not prepare, not fight, not talk to y'all. He's going to spend time with his family to the end of the year.
Then how is that ducking?
Because he was in the middle of a negotiation for a fight that he's able to have, that he should take. But I told you, if you would have asked me what I actually said, I said, hey, man, there's an argument which says that, hey, he's not ducking if he can fight in the end of the year. But really, it is. That's what other people are saying. People are saying, yeah, I get that, but that's why I told you I didn't give you my opinion about whether he was ducking or not.
When you said that, I immediately said,
hey, look,
okay.
Hold on, man. Hold on. You jump up here telling me that something was said that wasn't said.
And I immediately asked you, okay, I'm sorry. Can you explain to me what you meant when you said that?
It wasn't what I meant. I'm talking about you did that too. You didn't know what I said, but then later you didn't know that they didn't take that the fight was not off for a year.
Huh?
Anyway, go ahead, man. What's next, man? You're dragging behind, man. You're dragging behind understanding, bro. I'm having to explain a lot of stuff. The fact of the matter is that that's not what that guy said. That's not what Igis Klima said.
Okay. All that being said, I still don't see where that says Lomachenko is ducking. He doesn't want to fight Gervonta Davis.
He doesn't want to fight him for the rest of the year.
Ducking is I don't want to fight.
He was in a negotiation for the fight. He pulled out of a negotiation for a fight. He was in a negotiation for a fight.
He's still in a negotiation for a fight.
No, he is not in a negotiation for the fight anymore.
They literally,
no, he's not.
Lomachenko was literally in America talking about the fight last week.
Dude, this shit came out this morning. He's not interested in a fight. He's not interested in doing anything. Negotiating, working out. He's not interested in any of it.
So tomorrow at the Top Rank card, when Bob Arum says, no, we're still in negotiations, then what?
Wake me up when that happens. as of this moment right now, where Igis Klimas, who is the manager of the manager, the personal manager. Do you know who Bob Arum talks to when he's talking to Vasily Lomachenko's team? Do you know who the name of the guy that he talks to?
Yes, Igis Klimas.
There you go. So the guy that he's planning this with is the one that's telling you this. Bob Arum cannot do anything without Igis Klimas. He can't do anything without Igis Klimas. So if Igis Klimas says we're not doing shit, all Bob Arum can say is you heard what Igis Klimas said. They're not doing shit. Because that's Top Rank, and that's Igis Klimas as a manager. You know there's a manager and a promoter, right?
Yes. I never argue any of that. What I'm saying
I just need to know why you wouldn't understand then that it is possible that
I didn't say it wasn't possible. I'm saying
you don't even know what I was going to say.
You
didn't even know what I was going to say. No way.
I apologize for cutting you off.
The fact is, you raised the question about what if Bob Arum says something differently than Igis Klimas said. And what I'm telling you is that it doesn't matter if Bob Arum says anything different. Because guess what? Igis Klimas is Vasily Lomachenko.
They are literally said two different things at the press conference. When they asked, they asked Lomachenko, "Hey, Gervonta's calling you out on Twitter." The first thing Igis Klimas said is, "Hey, we don't want to talk about none of that. Like you can't ask a pregnant lady like that just had a baby if she wants to have another one." And Bob Arum said, if they want to make a fight, they tell them to contact me. We can make a fight.
That's not saying two different things. That's not saying two different things.
Igis Klimas said, "We're not talking about the fight."
Bro, listen to me, sir. Listen to me, sir. That's not. One is speaking for Top Rank. One is speaking for Lomachenko. Two different people. They're not the same person. One is a personal manager. The other is the promoter for the fight. They're saying if you're talking to the manager, Igis Klimas, and Igis Klimas says, we're not talking to you about that. Why? Because I'm the manager. And then the promoter says, if you want to talk about a fight, call me. That's telling him to call the promoter and not call the manager. Because that's not how you do business. That's not contradictory at all.
If you're saying we don't want to talk about a fight, why would he step over you and say, I want to talk about the fight?
You're not. Hey, you got a husband, you got a wife that raised a kid. The wife says, hey, I'm willing to have lunch with you to meet about this tomorrow. The father says, I'm not available till next week. That's one team, a mother and a father of a kid, that are saying that both of them are not available at the same time. In this case, you have Lomachenko, who has a manager and a promoter. The promoter talks to the fans. The manager talks to the promoter. So if a fan talks to the manager can tell you straight up to your face, no, we're not interested in that. The promoter may tell you, yeah, they are, but guess what? The promoter could be wrong. And the promoter may be going there to talk to the manager to get the manager to do something. Because guess what? The promoter has to negotiate with the manager. They are actually adversarial in a way. If you understand?
Yeah.
So you can have. So listen, it's not contradictory at all. It's not contradictory at all. If you have a personal manager and your manager is speaking for you and says, Lomachenko's taking the rest of the year off, we're not negotiating anything. But you got a promoter that's saying, no, we got this fight coming up in November. Bob Arum is trying to set dates, put dates on his calendar, and saying, okay, yeah, we got Vegas for November. Or say, better yet, say Gervonta is talking to Bob Arum. and saying, hey, man, we want to fight in November. And he's like, okay, yeah, we're trying to get it done. Let's get it done. Yeah, we're interested. And Lomachenko said he's interested. Yeah, we're ready to go. We're going to get it done. Igis Klimas is sitting out there in Ukraine with Lomachenko saying, hey, man, nah. We're not fighting in November. No, we're spending time with our family. We're doing something else. Bob can talk all Bob want to talk about in the U.S. press. We telling Bob in our meeting that we got coming up soon that we're not doing it. And maybe Lomachenko was waffling a little bit, and then he changed his mind and he flipped back and forth about whether he was going to do it. And he said, you know what, man, I'm not motivated. It's too hard to train. I can't really get up for the fight. So, man, maybe next year, man, let me take care of this family business I got. So Igis Klimas calls. Bob Airman says, hey, Bob, we're not going to get this done this year, man. You don't worry about keep calling us and talking about money and offering us. Because did you see the part right here where it says you can offer him tens of millions of dollars? Do you know can you tell me who was offering the millions of dollars to Igis Klimas?
Bob.
There you go. So even when he's talking about it, he's referring to Bob in this. You can offer us tens of million dollars for a fight. He could be referring to Bob when he says you can offer him tens of millions of dollars. If he doesn't have motivation, he's not ready to prepare to fight. Actually, this is the only person he could be talking to. Is talking about Bob, because Bob gets the offer because Klimas gets the offer from Bob. Tank doesn't make direct offers. Tank doesn't make direct offers to Lomachenko, to Igis Klimas. He has to work with the promoter. So there you go, man.
It still doesn't.
We done. What's up?
I didn't disagree with like the last part of what you said about, they can have two different mindsets. Still
not mindsets. They can have two different total responsibilities. They're not the same person. They're not, they don't work. Anyway, go ahead, man. Finish it. I got a guy right behind you, man.
If anything happened, I don't see like at any point where they would keep this whole thing going if Lomachenko said, no, I'm not fighting this year.
They're not keeping it going. They just stopped it.
The first thing they said, maybe. They're saying it indicates that it might not happen.
Sir, that is Michael Benson saying that. That said may not happen. You talking about the may not happen? Vasily Lomachenko's manager, Igis Klimas, indicated that Gervonta Davis may not happen next. You're talking about that statement?
Yes.
That comes before the quotation marks. That is something that Michael Benson wrote. That's not Lomachenko's camp speaking. The words were associated directly to Igis Klimas are the ones that are in quotations. And Loma is not in the mood right now. Listen, this is what we're.
That's my next point. Everything Igis Klimas is saying is talk about moods and emotions. It's like
no, you missed what I'm talking about, dude. Igis Klimas is actually speaking. That's his words. So we can say that Lomachenko said this, that Igis Klimas said this, because that's his words. You cannot say that may not happen next is something Igis Klimas said, because he didn't say anything about next or not next. That's Michael Benson doing a Twitter comment. That shit is not anywhere near is reliable, or it doesn't have anything to do with what Lomachenko thinks or doesn't think. That's a characterization of Michael Benson. You might as well be saying that I said it, or I say that you said it. Oh, you said that it may not happen next. So yeah, that's Lomachenko's team. Dude, Michael Benson ain't that dude. But look, let me let you go, bro.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate you letting me come out.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. Tay 215 Philly, what up?
Hey, good afternoon. How you doing?
Man, I can't complain, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm a little baffled by watching or listening rather to all these people up here
Oh
who
shit.
have
Sorry,
no
I'm sorry. Hold on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure. Let me know. Hey, I got these super chats coming in a second. As soon as we get done with this. Thank you, Keith Nolan. Let me back up. Actually, what time is it? 11:15. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do these from here forward. Go ahead, Tate.
Oh, I was just saying, it's crazy listening to these people who can't understand simple comprehension English. I mean, it's crazy. I have a question though. I mean, you just answered it, but I have a question because I want to get clarification. The fight is not happening right now per that message that was put out by the management. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Cool. I'm confused. Why people calling saying that the fight is made? This is tactics. I mean, I get it. The word duck is being thrown around so much, so when you hear it, you may say like, "Oh, don't associate that word with my fighter." But this is not associating the word duck. It's simply you're reading word by word what the management is saying, what his representatives are saying. He's not prepared to do anything until towards the end of the year. Well, until the end of the year, excuse me, that's what it said. That's another thing. The end of the year is not November. The end of the year is the last day of the year. That's the end, brother. That's the end. Now, you could say it's towards the end of the year, which it would be in November, is towards that. But December 31st, for the last 2024 years, has been the end of the year. I mean, I don't get what these grown adults is talking about, man. I don't understand it, but appreciate you. That's all I wanted to say for clarification. So right now, there is no fight.
No fight.
Cats in the chat, stop coming up with nonsense, Black Truth. You too grown to be. Come on, man. Y'all have a good day, man.
All right, man.
God
Tay,
damn.
hey, take it easy on him, dog. Take it easy on him. All right, man. Frederick Meadows said, not in the mood. Loma, not in the mood. Hell no. Keith Nolan. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to smash your face into a brick wall for $1 million? That's what Loma and the other fighters here when they offered a Tank fight. I'm sorry I missed Coach Kenny yesterday. Sorry, Keith Nolan. Took me so long to get to you. I know I got that earlier, but I'm going to get it again. Get him again. Easy number one said, here we go. Goalposts moving from the Haney fans. Disgusted as a Loma fan. What Haney fans moving the goalposts, dog? Easy number one. Hey, put that back in the chat. Thank you, brother. I'm sorry it took me so long to get to that. Zenith said, so if Tank don't fight, people say he a duck, but Loma can do what he wants. Loma said he wasn't interested back in 2019 and blamed promoters. Now he's pulling out negotiations in his gamesmanship. Imagine if Tank did that. If Tank did it, Tank would be ducking. If Tank fights him, Tank still be ducking. Tank is wrong, dog. But Zenith, I think it's important that we know exactly why people are wrong. They're wrong because they're sitting in there absorbing that L that they keep taking. Dog, Tank has got his hand in so many people L's. Just L's. I mean, he's all of them L's. Just L's, dog. And to know that they used to look up to the guy and we're all just catching on to what they've always known. That shit is hilarious, man. I can't lie. I could troll on that for a minute. The fact that these dudes are younger than Tank, and Tank was the man when they were younger, and it's kind of like the closer they got to where he is, the more the gap is extended. That's crazy, man. My son ordered something. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, what's going on? Keith Nolan in the building said Tank haters are running out of narratives. They desperately need to be able to hold on to the false claim that Tank ducked Loma, which did not happen. And now this finally destroying their talking points. Dog, those are done. Should have been done, though. Shamir Ogden, what's up, man? How you feeling, man? Hope you're doing well, Shamir. Hope you're doing well. Said I can see Tank versus Pitbull 2 next, more likely. Nah. He's not gonna go up and wait. And she got to fight in August. He's not gonna be ready. He got to fight in August. I don't think the Pitbull, unless Pitbull want to come back down. And GM said Michael Benson left out this part, so he definitely not coming to the ring to the end of the year. But that doesn't change it. So he's definitely not coming to the ring. Till the he's not definitely not coming to the end. To the end, which is the 20, which is 12/31, and he didn't say that. And he said he's definitely not coming to the ring till the end of the year. But he's not saying you're definitely coming. Basically, that's bad English. If he was using proper English, I suspect what he would say was he's definitely not coming to the ring. He is definitely not coming to the ring until at least the end of the year. He's definitely not. To at least, because it could continue for a long time after that. Anyway, thank you, GM. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for that support, man. If Shakur fights, okay, I won't do that. Let me see. How you drop a receipt with no receipt and I never. Oh yeah, y'all are arguing. All right, man. Man, I gotta tell you, man, it's a lot of fun doing this, man. Shout out to the 600 cats on YouTube and a $136 out there on Twitter for the 727 in the building. They said Loma was better than Floyd at one point. Loma doesn't want to lose to another black man or brown for no amount of money. Look, no, he got to be dead serious training. I think he may be telling the truth. I think they're probably telling it. I think they're telling you the truth. I think he's probably telling you the truth. He's probably sitting up there like, look, man, I'm not fully motivated to fight by the end of the year, man. I can't fuck with this. I got to get past the holidays. Let me spend my time with my family. Get my mind right. Because this boy coming in here to hurt me. So I'm about to, what is it, July? Yeah, I'm stressed out. I'm chilling. I got to make sure all my knots and sores and all that stuff is all the way healed. I need to rehab my shoulder. I need to do all of that before I even think about talking to this dude. If I'm not 100%, man, what we even talking about? You ain't asked me to just come out there to catch a check. You asked me to come out there and get my ass whooped. Deem, and then my guy Kamal Oz. What up, Kamal? What up, Dean, by any means? Hey, do you have 3 minutes in you, or is this a short trip?
This was a short trip for now, because I just wanted to say it would be no need for Vasyl Lomachenko management to even put out that statement if they was still going to fight at the end of the year. So the notion that we don't know if they going to fight or not, or if this a duck or not, November is at the end of the year. So if it would be no need to even put this out if he still was planning on fighting around that time. It would be no need to even come out and say any of this. He's saying this because he hear that everybody knows that they're supposed to be fighting at the end of the year, and he's letting it be known that he's not even going to be coming out. You can nix all that. We're not fighting at the end of the year, period. That's what it would be no need for him to even bring out this statement if they still was going to fight at the end of the year. Like, people are trying to make the argument that we don't know if they really going to fight or not. No, this is not going to happen until next year because he's still going to need time to train. So that's just my biggest thing for now. And I just wanted to put that out there because they trying to make an argument like they don't understand what English means. It would, first of all, just common sense would tell you that they still was going to fight at the end of the year. There would be no need for him to come out here and say that. They would just fight. I holler at you.
All right, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Come on, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, Fanon?
Man, I can't complain about a thing.
Hey, I predicted this. I said that Loma was going to duck Tank, and just for the people who are lying and capping, Tank never ducked Lomachenko. If you go to ES News, and I'm not trying to clout chase or anything, I'm just telling you, Ellie has been interviewed Lomachenko and Igis Klimas years ago from when they allegedly wanted to fight Tank. And he actually got threatened to get thrown out of the gym because he asked Loma questions about Tank, about fighting Tank, and Loma wasn't interested. So the fact that people are trying to use that narrative to make Tank look bad when Loma has never been 100 on fighting Tank Davis. Tank never ducked Loma. And like I said, the most dangerous things are camera, a microphone, and social media. And we've seen that repeatedly over time. And just like Deem said, if you're going to fight at the end of the year, there's no need to put out any kind of statement because the fight was supposedly proposed for November, and then December is just a stone's throw away from November. So why would you even say anything? This is a clear tip to duck, and their corporate media and the top-ranked hype jobs in corporate media are already spinning it, saying that Tank wanted $40 million to fight Lomachenko. That's just malarkey, man.
I just cannot watch this shit. Watch this. Dude, the fight, Tank is making the fight. So who would Tank be asking for $40 million from? Himself? But go ahead.
No, you got it right. It's Tank who's the draw. He's making the fight. How is he going to demand $40 million? From
Lomachenko. From Lomachenko.
From Lomachenko, exactly. Who Tank is a much bigger draw than Lomachenko was. Top Rank tried to make Lomachenko into a draw like Golovkin did, but they never made him that way. Tank is by far the A side. So how are you going to say that Tank is demanding $40 million when it's his part of the table that is the A side that will be getting the money? It's just lies, man. They lie about Tank Davis so much, man. They just cannot stop lying about him. It's ridiculous. Hey, you know, Fanon, I was going to talk to you before I go. You got to admit that your boy Duck is ducking Benavidez. They're now talking about Chris Eubank, who's not even in the top 15 of any freaking sanctioning body. Okay, so this Gilberto Mendoza never ordered David Morrell Jr. to consolidate his belt with Canelo Alvarez. Instead, they let Morrell go up to 175 and fight Hot Rod, and they immediately mandated Berlanga versus Canelo. Meanwhile, Mauricio Suleiman and the WBC said that they would order Benavidez and Canelo in March. Then when they're asked later on, they say, oh, Benavidez and Canelo, they're with the same company. They're both with PBC. We don't have to order it. And now they're asking David Benavidez to choose the WBC route at 175 or 168 when David Benavidez already said he's coming down to 168. So you got to get into your boy Ducknello, Canelo Alvarez. This guy is just ridiculous. I mean, at least with other undisputed champions, they're fighting people who are relevant in the substantial weight classes, but Canelo's finding a way to avoid all the big hitters at 168. Want to get your thoughts on that? I'm out.
All right, brother. I think Canelo is the one. Hold on 1 second. My thoughts on that are that, you know, that's a terrible fucking fight. That's a terrible goddamn fight. Chris Eubank? God, dog. Chris Eubank? The only good news about him fighting Chris Eubank is that may mean that he's willing to fight. I don't know, man. There's just nothing good about that. It's some whack ass shit. Just all around whack. You know what I mean? Whack. Easy number one said, Haney fans disgusted as Loma fans, I meant, or the haters just switch into sides since he lost. Switch to sides since he lost. Haney fans disgusted as Loma fans, I meant, or the haters just switch sides since he lost. Oh, I don't know why I don't get that. Understand that well. Haney, oh, there it goes, because it's the one before that. Haney fans disguised as Loma fans, I meant, For the haters, just switched sides. Just switched into sides since he lost. New narrative. Tank waited too long, so Tank actually ducked. Yeah. Is that who said it? Look, man, they suck, bro, at their job. That's what the problem is with these arguments, is they suck. People suck at their job. I don't know. You're gonna try to find a way to blame Tank. That's why it's the same logic. This you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Loma out. We say get Loma out of boxing, man. He ducked both Tank and Shakur. Hey, man. What you talking about? Oh, that's not for me. Phoenix Assassin said the moment they threatened to throw Ellie out for asking about Tank fight is the one video I sent you back a while ago. Hey, can you resend it? Phoenix, because I was looking for it this morning. Believe it, I'm looking for it right now. I'm looking for it right now, bro. If you could send me, if you could tell me which one it is again, or I can go back and look. Yeah, I mean, I still got all the ones that I don't delete anything. Go, Kobe. What up, man? Looking at your palm, man. What's up?
What's up, for that?
Chilling, man. What's going on down there in Louisiana?
Man, you ain't from Louisiana, man. I'm from Dade County, from Florida, Miami.
Man, you from Louisiana, man. I don't believe that.
No, I'm really from Arkansas, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I stay in Florida, though.
Nigga, you lying again. Your ass from New Orleans.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you though about that Tank, about that Loma. Hey, Floyd did say now. I'm a Tank fan. That's my favorite fighter. So he gonna be Loma ass. But anyway, my sorry for cussing. Hey, but Floyd did say back then that Loma, that Tank wasn't ready. But when he said that, Tank saying no, I'm ready to fight anybody. That's why I love that Tank became his own man at the end of the day. Because now you see how Tank move now. Tank want everybody. He don't care who you is. I think he'll fight God right now if they put him in front of him right now.
Yes,
sir.
Right,
buddy. Now for real, but Loma ducking Tank. He's scared because he know Bob Arum trying to do him bad. He know this trying to give him a cash out fight and trying to put his toes in the air. And Tank gonna send him to the upper room. So he trying to be he ain't got momentum for that right now. Like they said, he gotta have some type, he gotta psych himself up to get knocked out. He ain't never been knocked out, but he knows it's a chance of getting knocked out this fight. So I think he just scared. But I hope Shakur next. All that stuff Shakur talking. Hey, fun enough, but I ain't gonna lie to you. When Kenny, you and Shakur, that was the best. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was the best boxing moment like in a long, long time, like on live. Like that thing was funny as heck with Kenny and Shakur, and you would die laughing the whole time when Kenny say, "I want your blood, your DNA on the tire." You say, "Oh man."
Man, he switched up, dog. I knew it was coming. I was like, "What is this dude about to say, man?"
I ain't gonna lie to you, that was cold. That was like
how your grandpa, man. He said, "Hey,
that
look,
shit was
look
cold,
what he did. Look what he said. He said, look, how your granddaddy doing? How your granddaddy doing? Yeah, your granddaddy doing good. Your granddaddy
cold, boy.
Because he's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, just tell him I said hey and all of that. Yeah, good because and then Shakur said, yeah, he all good, it's solid, everything's good. I was like, yeah, man, because we gotta do what we gotta do in this boxing thing, and I want your blood on a rag.
Yeah.
Man, he hit him a lay out of my left field. I said, I want your blood on a rag.
I see your face. You were like, oh, shit, you died. You were like, what the heck? He came out of nowhere from that one. And when he told Shakur, then he told Shakur, he was like, hey, you know why you left now? I ain't gonna tell you why you left, but you know the reason why you left. And he talking about his teeth. And he said, Shakur say, man, this nigga lying. That's you die laughing. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so who you think you gonna fight? Who you gonna tank to fight next, dude?
I'll take Williams to pay the man, honestly, man.
I just think he's gonna do him so bad.
I'll take Williams to pay the man.
I'll take Shakur next. I think he'll do everybody so bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I just think a lot of fighters ain't been the same after they fight Tank. Like for real, look at Rolly. Rolly after he fought Tank, got that one hit a quarter. Guess Rolly, he fought that old man, which they ain't supposed to stop that fight because Rolly was getting wobbled. And then look, he fought Pitbull. Everybody, hey, look at Ryan. Ryan, you got knocked down. Ryan had to go get the Osterine. Ryan had to go get the Osterine. Ryan said, I'm tired of this. I can't take no more body shots. I'm going to get the Osterine. So Ryan, we got the Osterine. We didn't know Ryan did that till then. After that fight. And look at Leo Santa Cruz. What happened to him after he got knocked out?
Oh, he ain't been back. Or maybe he had one fight or something.
Yeah, Jose Pedraza. What happened to him after he got whipped by Tank?
He went on to win the world champion.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
At 140, right?
At 135. He fought him at 140, man. He fought him at one. Tank fought him at 130.
Oh, Tank fought him at 130.
Yeah, and then Leo Santa Cruz went on and got a championship. Shit. Eastside Cruz went on and got a championship.
Yeah, Eastside Cruz blew up after that, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Eastside Cruz blew up. But Tank did knock him out, though.
No.
That Mexican had some hard head that night. He wasn't going nowhere that night.
He did.
Yeah,
and no, he wasn't.
I hope Shakur next, though. I think Shakur got confidence in himself, though. You believe Shakur gonna win?
Man, I got Tank winning the fight, I do believe. But I know Shakur believes in himself.
Tank knocking Shakur out in 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about knockout. I'm talking about nasty. I'm talking about Leo Santa Cruz style knockout. Or Frank Martin. That Frank Martin knockout was low-key the knockout of the year.
Yes, sir.
That was a nice knockout. But all right, for now, I'm going to let you go, though, man.
All right, brother. Hey, man, nice talking to you, man.
You already know it, love. All right. Go, Kobe.
All right, man.
Kobe. Yeah, Kobe. Go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Man, I ain't underestimating Shakur, man. I ain't picking no knockout. I think Gervonta Davis can get it done. However, you got to get it done. There's no reason for me not to believe that he can get it done because he can do both. And it's gonna be time for both. When I hear from the horse's mouth, Coach Calvin and Loma, that's when I'm gonna know the truth. Until then, the fight still might be on in my. Hey, yeah, you do that. Hey, hold it out, Mrs. Real Deal Israel, GTD for life. Hold on out. Hey, if it changes, all good news. That kind of sucks though. That's terrible news though. Honestly, I need to see this fight, dog. I need to see these fights. I need another good fight, man. We need some fights, man. Blair Cobb, let's go, Blair Cobb. Word is, shout out to Twitterland. And man, who? Hold on, man. Let me look. Let me show you. Nah, I ain't giving it to y'all. Shakur is levels ahead of any of those guys technically, but he's too scared to step into fire. I don't know, man, about all that. No excitement for August 3rd. What's going on August 3rd? Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Crawford fight. Yes, I'm looking forward to the Crawford fight, Bobo. Yeah. You know, it's like I can't actually, I can wait. Like, I mean, I'm cool that it's next weekend. I'm not like tripping. You know what I mean? Who we got fighting tonight, though? Today is Saturday, right? Yeah, who we got fighting tonight? Who we got fighting tonight? Hold on a second. Let me see. There goes. Man, everybody says fight, man. Man. Boo, 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 boo tonight. Henny versus Pulse. Who is that? But let's see. Who the hell is that? Oh, this shit don't look right at all. Oh, okay, yeah, all right, that's what it is. What's this going? What's this going? ESPN Plus. They got this shit on ESPN Plus. All the god dang on, man. It's in the afternoon though, so you know. Terrible. Who's on this goddamn card? Oh, Chantel Cameron's on the card. I have no idea. Oh, the BBBOC British British middleweight title. Yeah, I ain't trying to. Zach Parker. Why don't I know the name Zach Parker? Chantel Cameron, but the only person I recognize on this card is Chantel Cameron. That's it. So that's it. The only person I know fighting today that I may be interested in seeing is Chantel Cameron. That is what you call, no disrespect to Chantel Cameron, not a tremendously, great day in the sport of boxing in the United States. You're not going to get a lot of views out of the United States on that one. Paul, I take that back. But no, I still maintain. Jake Paul fights tonight. Mike Perry. Oh, man, no, I take that back. Amanda Serrano. Can they sucker me on a Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is on this card? Oh, that's crazy. Shadeja Green on the prelims like a champ. So Shadeja is fighting. Amanda Serrano is fighting. The one thing about that Tyson fight falling apart is I hate that Katie Taylor Amanda Serrano 2 fight fell apart. God, dog, I hate that, man. Man, I hate that. Mike Perry is game as they come. All right, so we're going to what we going to do today? What we going to do today? Stop putting links in the chat. Hey, whoever puts the link in the chat, I got to snatch that wrench if you put a link in the chat. Okay? Look, man, please, you're not supposed to put links unless you ask me first. So please stop putting links in the chat. It's not if you don't know what you do, man. Don't put any more links in the chat. I'm not seeing them. So stop doing that, please. A link is always taking somebody away from the show. So please, why would you be putting links in chats? Stop doing that. You can definitely delete any comment where if it's somebody and they didn't ask to have a link put in there. Please get rid of that. I'm going to see. If I don't say anything, how long will it take before the chat speaks to me? Y'all are such an active chat. Phoenix says that Jake Paul training with the Olympic team in Paris, Tank being invited out to help them. It sounds like face-it boxing type of stuff. Hey, man. Oh, you talking about Jake Paul? You think Jake Paul to face-it boxing because he's got some amateurs beating up on him? Because he said he was good enough. He's good enough to spar with amateurs. Hey, that's funny, man. Phoenix is slow, low-key dissing everybody. Phoenix low-key dissing everybody. Jake Paul training with the Olympic team in Paris. Yeah, bro, that ain't, you ain't doing nothing with that. Jake Paul. Tank being invited. Now that's major, being invited to help out Inspire. Hey, man, Alan Sostain, thank you this morning, brother. We said Shakur's up. Let's see if he's ready. Appreciate you, man. Sostan, Mr. Sostan. Thank you, brother. I'm sorry. I think I forgot. I think I forgot to get you to that earlier. May, what's going on, Mr. Priest? Said great shows all week, sir. Thank you, Mr. Priest, with the $20 holler. That's really big. And yeah, I have to. Much love, brother. Thank you so much. And Mr. Jones said, just a little something for the support. Thank you, sir. Oh, Jesus, man. Please don't. Come on, man. Don't have me have to change shit up. Yeah, thank you for not putting that in the link, because then I can show everybody if it's a link, I can hit it if I ask for it. Thank you. Don't mean to be a jerk, bro. Aegis Clemus. You know I follow him. I don't see a tweet. Or he responded to Michael Benson's. Oh, hold on. Let me do the replies. Oh, you're saying in regards to the Tank Davis feeling, told me to think that has been branded about, told me. So he told Steve Kim, and the loan was not retired. Looking to read the most stupid comments, but as well positive also. He verified that he said it. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I read what he said. Looking forward to look this stupid. Looking, he's not retiring. I hope you're saying that he responded by okay, yeah, okay, I got it. What up, Southpaw? How you feeling, man? What's going on with you, big man? Loma been ducking Tank for years. Well, he ain't fighting him next. Let me read. There's a back and forth going with Phoenix with Zenith and Black Truth. Oh, yeah, Black Truth. Bro, Black Truth, stop debating with everybody, man. I got to put y'all on mute, bro. I might probably have to snatch that wrench if you're just a chronic argument starter and you're not going to be part of the show. Please don't use the comment section as a way to like endlessly debate with somebody, man. Sicario, I don't know, man. There's a bunch of options. Abiad Ahmed said, Fanan, I really wanted Loma in Tank's resume. And there you go. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, well, guess what? I'm going to clip him. I'm about to clip you, dog. I let you go because you had the mature black man voice, even though you did anime. Even though you're a grown black man doing anime, I don't know. That right there always makes me think you ain't gay. You know what I mean? I asked him to stop adding me 5 times for bro. Crazy. Well, I don't know, man. We're going to have to put you out there on that timeout, dog. We're going to have to slap you, Black. We're going to have to slap you, Black, and lean into it. Gotta have to slap. Hey, next time I'm going to lean in. When I hit that contact, I'm going to follow all the way through with that. Turn it over. I'm going to turn it over, dog. Hey, dog, you a Loma fan. Oh, I forgot he's a Loma fan. I forgot you're a Loma fan. That's why you got a wrench, though, because you're a Loma fan. But you understand. That shit's going to go. All that shit's going to be in. Sit on down. Yeah, I know, but he's going to get timed out. I told you. Timeout is so that he don't get blocked by y'all because he was headed for it. D1 said, dang, I'm highly disappointed in Loma. I can't. What is that? Oh, DH. Big DH. Thank you, brother. For the cause like a champ, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Is this a timeout? King of King, I timed him out. I didn't block him. I timed him out. That's just a timeout. That's all I did. All I did is time him out. Yeah, all I did is time him out. That's it. I clipped him for saying Loma said he's fighting at the end of the year. They just spinning Loma trying to get a bigger slice. Hey, I a while ago I slapped him up for that. So anyway, it's a sad day for Truth. He's the only Lomachenko fan I know, and he's got to be sick of his heroes ducking. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. He'll be all right, though. He'll be back in 5 minutes. All I got him was for 5 minutes, right? I didn't see which one I got him because I didn't block him on YouTube. I blocked him through StreamYard. I don't know, but he needs to call in, though. So, look, here you go, man. Here's that link, man. You got a lot to say, bro. When I time you out, that means it's time to hit the link so that you can say what you're talking about, man. I didn't mind talking to you, dog. Who know? There was another Lomachenko fan. No, it was another black Lomachenko fan. Bloma. There's another Bloma. There's another Bloma fan. Right, Rollo is quit, bro. Rollo is quit. Rollo's quit. And ratings went up way up with King. Like ratings went up with King, so we got rid of King. We got rid of King.
What up,
man? Hato's looking bad, dog.
Why you do black like that, man? He the only Loma fan left, man. They're an endangered species right now.
So are Hanos fans.
No, we here. We had a ceasefire, man.
Really?
Hanos ain't fighting right now, so we ain't talking about it like that.
Hey, put a one in the chat if you're a Haney fan. Go ahead. I'm just gonna count.
I ordered the Hanos clan to put down their weapons and their shields, man, because he ain't fighting right now. We ain't talking about that.
No worries. So they should be able to hit one in the chat since they ain't got nothing in their hands.
This only the second time I heard you claim that somebody ducked, man. It's only 2 times in history that you said that somebody ducked. Well, that you admitted that somebody ducked.
I didn't.
In the video, you did. In the title of the video, you said he ducked.
What video?
The video I watched. Come on, I watch your videos, man. I saw it.
You saw the video today? Oh, yeah, I think I was a little frustrated.
Come on, don't back up on it. He ducked, man.
I don't know, man.
I think it's strategic, though.
Let me make a public statement right now. It smells like a duck. Damn sure does. It's a damn strong order of a duck in here.
Hey, this is the first time somebody openly ducked Tank, though. Because Tank is like the lottery. Everybody want to fight Tank, but Loma is openly ducking him. But I think it's strategic, though, for nine.
No, he ducked him. He ran up to 140. And he ran up to 140, dropped all his belts, and didn't fight the WBA champ.
Okay, so which one did he duck? Shakur or Tank? For running up to 140. You can't use both. No, man, that's double jeopardy.
Oh wait, he ducked those guys in that weight. Yeah, he did. He moved up. He ducked both. You can, if you leave a weight class, you can duck 2 people at once by losing a weight class because you're not fighting anymore. You can't duck. If you fight one, you got to fight the other. You can't be ducking. But you get out you leave a whole weight class. Does that ass? You leave the money?
Devin ain't even fighting, man. Why we talking about Devin?
Okay,
let's talk about I came up here to say that I think because of that reason, I think
I didn't
that
see no ones, bro.
it's
Hey, by the way,
strategic.
just so you know, I asked for the ones, bro. I got a one. I think I got.
Fernand, the world know you set that up. You blocked all the Hanos clan, man.
I got one legitimate. I got one legitimate one. Two legitimate ones.
You blocked us all. That's just the one or two that slipped through the cracks, man. That you ain't know they was Hanos clan.
So how many? So you got another 100 fans?
You blocked us. But no, I think that's strategic though, Fernand. I think Loma don't want to fight Tank before Shakur does, because I don't think he's too confident in fighting neither one of those guys. You know, he already ducked Shakur, but I think he would rather for Shakur to fight Tank. He would rather for Tank to fight. Out of the two, I know he would rather fight Tank because that's the big money fight right there. So I think he want Shakur to get beat by Tank or see what happens with that, and then he want to come out and be the last to fight that person for undisputed. If he's going to fight Tank, I don't think he want to do it not for undisputed. It has to be for undisputed. What you think about that?
So I think that there's a beautiful story you told in your mind to yourself.
So you don't think
that's what I'm not done, man. Jeez, I'll let you go, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Look, man, I think you playing that game where you don't want to say that Gervonta Davis is getting ducked. I think you don't want to say that. And
no,
so
I said
originally start out, yeah, I know what you said. Let me tell you what you did though. And said. You said 2 things. One thing is that you said you think it's a duck. Then second thing, you explain what he did and why he did it. That he doesn't want to do it until the end. He wants to fight the other champions, and at which point in time, until it's undisputed. Which tells you, dude, that he's not ducking then.
No, that's not. No, I was giving the reason why he ducked.
Yeah, but he's not ducking. If you're trying to wait and you're saying you're going to fight him later on for all the marbles, that's not ducking. Especially if you fight another champion. If he goes at the end of the year, if he takes off a year and he off an end of the year, and then he goes to fight Baranchyk, strictly speaking, that's not a duck because it's for another belt. You know, people are going to say you might be a bitch because you know god dang well, but whatever, man.
No, it's definitely a documented duck. It's a duck, man, because that fight is a fight in the future.
Like Gervonta and Devin, duck.
No, that's a fight in the future. The Tank fight was upon him now, though, Fernand. The Tank fight was upon him now. That was the next fight. And so he's ducking. It's a duck. It's a documented duck, man. We can't get around that.
But anyway, it's okay. It's a duck. You call it a duck. I see your logic for a duck. That's fine.
Okay, I got one question before you kick me off because I know you about to.
I'm telling you my position. My position is this. I'm not quite sure if it's a duck or not. There's a strong case for a duck. It smells like a duck. We're definitely in the walk like a duck, talk like a duck phase of a conversation. Walk like a duck and talk like a duck. We're going to have to see whether it's a goose. But that should look like a duck to me. But, you know, I'm still a little bit shy of signing up all the way for it.
So let me ask you, if somebody duck, right? If they duck, and then later on they fight a champion, they rectified the duck, that you don't still call it a duck because later on they fought a champion?
What do you mean by later on?
Like this Loma situation, Loma is ducking Tank clearly, but then you're saying at the end of the year, if he fights another champion, it's not a duck. I'm wondering why you see it that way. Well, why you said that.
Because you can't duck one champion for another champion.
But it's not like he's ducking it for that. It's not like the other champ, you know, both fights are at hand on the table at the same time, you know?
He said Look, dude, I'm not telling you whether I think it's a duck or not. Okay, so we can stop getting back to what I think, because I didn't think it's a duck, or I'm not saying it's a duck or not. So let's stop trying to swing this conversation into me justifying it not being a duck, because I said I don't know.
Yeah, you said
However,
it smelled like a duck.
however, as it relates to a champion fighting a champion fighting a champion, you got to have a champion's got to fight champions. And so you can't tell me if you got champion 1 fighting champion 2 and he decides to fight champion 2 instead of champion 3, but then he comes like Errol Spence, that Errol Spence was ducking Terrence Crawford every time he fought another champion. No, as long as the fight wound up happening. So if Lomachenko says, I don't want to fight for the rest of this year, and then he winds up fighting a Baranachek in February, then there'll be somebody that says, hey, man, but that still looks and walks and smells a lot like a duck, because I'm thinking, hey, man, you just didn't want, you were in a negotiation. I got all of that. But, dude, I'm not going to continually try to defend the argument that he didn't duck. It looks a lot like a duck.
Absolutely.
All right, man, let us go, bro. You're not wrangling me. See ya. Yeah, you are. I know the Stilo, bro. If I keep talking to your ass, before long, I'm gonna be sitting up there. No, it's a duck. No, it's not a duck. Yo, you said he ducked. You're gonna be doing that shit in 5 minutes. What's going on, Southpaw? Then I see Truth Speaks. What's up, Southpaw?
Yeah, you have a point as far as like if he's looking to collect belts, but like you say, if it walks like a dog, looks like a dog, smells like a dog, they was in negotiations. It was documented. He didn't deny that they was in negotiations, and then all of a sudden he ducks via his manager, talking about he's tired. I mean, a guy with like Floyd say, boxing is wear and tear on the body. Loma got like 400 some amateur fights or whatever, and even the amateur boxers that's watching, y'all know when y'all are in the gym, you know who's better than you in that gym. You know who got more experience than you. You know who hits hard, even if you moved around with them for 2 rounds. In my personal opinion, I feel like Loma been seeing what Tank been doing. And I think that power punch and southpaw, like Frank, man, if you didn't see the Tank fight and you just watch Frank highlights, Frank was a killer. He was running shit over. Strong. I mean, you think that he would give Tank his biggest challenge. Tank made him look easy, walked him down. And in my personal opinion, I was just thinking about this. I think that everything that a man goes through makes him stronger. I think that Gervonta Davis coming out of jail, even though it was 30 days, even though sometimes you just need a week to be up in there, getting familiar with yourself, your mental, everything. I think that that might have changed Tank for the better as far as a fighter. The way that Tank fought Broly was not the same way he fought Frank Martin. Tank was, moving around the ring, whatever. When he fought Frank, he hawked him down, marched right to him, cut him off, like right in his face. I think that Lomachenko, as 36 years old, he sees a different Tank. And I just feel like, my personal opinion, I just feel like he sees somebody who can hurt him at his old little age. Little 126 Loma just feels fragile at this point in his life. Wear and tear on the body, 400 some amateur fights. Sees what Tank been doing. He knows that Tank ain't fucking scared of him. You know what I mean? So but it's crazy how Loma will fight Devin quick, but he'll duck Tank, and that shows a lot because Devin is a nobody.
Yeah. He was ready to run it back. He was ready to run it back the next day.
Right. You know what I'm
saying? But he's not motivated.
Yeah. I forgot who said it, but Devin doesn't bring that ducking factor to the table. Devin is not somebody you duck. I mean, I'm not trying to shit on Devin. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I don't care. He's not somebody you duck. He's not knocking shit out. He's not Deontay Wilder. Devin, you're gonna come out that ring the same way you came in. I think Loma knows that with Tank, more than likely there's gonna be a picture of you with Tank standing over him. But I made a video on it, and how you feel about the whole Shakur Stevenson versus Tank next? If you know what I mean, since it looks like Loma's ducking, how you feel about that?
I mean, I'll take it. I mean, that's probably the best option. Him, Zepeda, but shit, I like it if they can get it done. We'll see though. I mean, that puts this shit on. It puts it on the front. It puts that shit on the front burner. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And but I just feel like, my personal opinion, I feel like Shakur will price himself out to duck too. You know what I mean? Shakur's not signed with nobody. It is the perfect time to make Shakur versus Tank. But I think that Shakur's gonna outprice himself because I think he knows what will happen. He'll end up on a highlight reel. But yeah, that's my take on it, bro.
All right, brother, get back, man.
All right.
Thank you, Southpaw. Peace. True speaks, man. What's all this Loma stuff, man?
Man, I feel like I was hit with the okey doke in the chat, man. I think I was set up. It wasn't even like that. Like Zenith's the homie, and we was just going back and forth, man. But I didn't mean to like drop links and all that stuff. That was
sorry. You just brother. Oh yeah. Please don't drop the links.
Yeah,
please don't drop the links.
I do apologize.
Link, that's just taking somebody right out of the chat.
Like, right? No. I got you. Man. I got you. Yeah, that was on me. I was just
it's all good, man.
Everything, but not like we're jumping out the window. We don't need to do this right now. Like again, like you said, I will acknowledge that you're at least saying, hey, it's smelling like something, but I don't know if it's that. At least you're coming to that with people already assigning the duck. Like, come on now. Come on.
I'm getting that ass whooped.
Like,
hell yeah. Tank fans ain't trying to hear that shit. They ain't trying to hear that.
I know it, but it's like, come on, y'all. At first, none of this happened when Kenny said the whole thing about, Loma doing this. But nobody overreacted. The moment they see something like, Loma don't got motivation. See, duck. Told it like come on now. Come on.
Because that's his manager, man, that did that, man. He killed the fight. We thought we had it. We were just waiting for the announcement of the date. The Loma said he ain't even interested. I'm not motivated.
But that's not what he said. He said until the end of the year, everything is still going according to plan.
No, he said it. What plan? The plan of not fighting Tank? Okay.
No, the plan of still negotiating and building the fight. Like, that's all it is. I came up earlier and I said gamesmanship. That's all it is. The same way how Tank was talking about, I'll fight all of them, but he didn't want to say Loma name specifically, although he tweeted Loma's next. Like, it's a game. It's the game. That's all they're doing. It's a back and forth. It's a mental war. That's all it is.
So you're saying that what you think is that this is just a game to extend the negotiations.
Well, from what I'm hearing, they're supposed to be announcing in August anyway. So a tweet in July doesn't disrupt that.
That wasn't my question. So I asked, do you think that they made that statement to just extend the negotiations?
We don't know what that statement means. Like, we don't know.
We know exactly what that statement means.
We don't know where the negotiations are, though, so we can't say that it was to ruin or extend negotiations.
See, that's why I'm telling you. So I got time you out. You are just arguing, sir. You know damn well what you're saying ain't making no sense.
How so?
Because you know full well what this thing says. You know it. We already went through this in detail. You know exactly what this says. It says that they are not going to do anything to the end of the year. And they're not trying to negotiate. They're not trying to do anything. Anything till at least the end of the year. At least. Because he said he's not fighting before the end of the year. That doesn't mean, that's not the same thing as them saying that they are fighting at the end of the year. Or that they even want to fight at the end of the year. So the statement they made about the end of the year had a not in front of it. Not. You want to imply, though, there's a small chance that it could happen at the end of the year, according to this. We're not talking about the very small chance that they may have meant that it can happen on December 31st. We're talking about the fact that we said it's not going to happen before December 31st, and it may not happen. It may not happen until March. That shit may not happen ever, because all he said is that they're not retiring. That's the only thing that they said that they were not doing. We're not retiring. Not retiring. That's the biggest promise they made. Not retiring. We're not retiring. We may just but that don't mean we're ever fighting him. That's what I'm saying. You don't believe this, man. You're just making arguments, and it's tough to make these arguments, so you're grabbing at what you got to grab.
So, Fanon, we know that negotiations were taking place prior to this because of Bob Arum. So it's not that we're not doing anything. Even when Kenny jumped out the window and
they're not doing anything. Nothing. They don't want to do anything till the end of the year.
They already have been negotiating. Even
so
when
they
Kenny
stopped.
said what he said.
Dude, he fought this year. He fought this year.
Correct.
You realize he fought this year, right?
Right.
So just because he fought earlier doesn't mean he's going to continue to fight to the end of the year. Just because they were negotiating doesn't mean that they're going to negotiate it all till the end of the year. Come on, man. You got a bad argument, bro, because you are starting from a position that you just don't want Lomachenko to be labeled a duck. But we got to get into an area of argument and conversation where that can possibly take place. So you got to get away from this whole by the end of the year thing. Because, bro, it never in there does it say that he's even thinking about fighting him before the end of the year. We know he's not doing anything until the end of the year. And the end of the year is December 31st, New Year's Eve, where the ball drops. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know when that is, and it may be 2 days later we're in Ukraine. So, come on, man. Let's get to let do me a favor so I can talk to you. You got to get over to an argument that works. Like, hey, man, he may fight him in the beginning of next year. That's not a duck. That's all you got to say, bro.
So, November isn't the end of the year.
Dude, listen, that's a sucky argument.
I'm not. That's not the. I'm just. You said,
sir, that's a sucky conversation. Whatever you call it, drop it. That shit is losing.
So I'm trying to establish a common ground.
I don't want to establish a common ground with that because that's loser shit. You're no way in the world are you going to tell me that they could be fighting this year. This shit is not on the table. A fight this year, nor a fight this year, nor a conversation about a fight this year is on the table this year.
How so? Like that
because he says it. He says he's not going to. He's taking off. That's what he said. He's taking off. Loma's not in the mood right now. He doesn't have the motivation at the moment. He's taking off. He wants to spend time. He wants to spend more time with his family. He's not fucking with anybody, man. He's going on vacation for half the year, fucking with his family. He's not negotiating with anybody. He said he's going to hang out with his family. More time with family. He doesn't want to do anything till the end of the year, which means he doesn't want to talk about anybody about a fight till the end of the year. Come on, man.
This is going to be the fork in the road that we're reaching.
No. This needs to be you take this piece of paper, and just leave it alone. And just go to, okay, so he's not going to make the fight this year. Just concede the point and move on to whether, because you care about it being a duck, man. That's what you care about. You care about making, let me tell you something, man. You would be very happy if you could get everybody to say, you're right. He didn't duck him. Lomachenko is not ducking him. That's your goal, man. Okay, so stop dying on that hill.
I'm not dying on the hill.
You're dead. You're dead. The fight's not going to take place. He's not negotiating till the end of the year. He's not
a part of the end of the year. Correct.
He is not negotiating.
Loma has never negotiated.
He's not going to talk to his manager or answer any questions from his manager or Bob Arum or anybody else. You gotta go. I'm gonna you gotta go. Okay, you're not going to be one of those dudes on my live stream, bro. It drives down ratings. Okay, I'm just being honest with you, man. I sometimes I want to engage with people that are just going to make a point and just keep going and going and going. But eventually I get tired of it because you don't believe what you're saying. This is perfectly sensible. You understand this. You're just trying to win an argument and you're going to move to the next point to try to get it. I don't know what it is. There's a lot of different motivations for people doing that, but you're not going to waste any more of my show time, bro, on a point that it's like, we got to move off that point because dude, he's not fighting before the end of the year. That's it.
All right. That's your perspective. I got it. So what is the next topic then?
Have a nice day. I'm glad we got to that. Dennis Haran, how can I help you, man?
What's up, boss man? I'm gonna try not to get cussed out, fella. Nah, how you doing, nah?
I'm well, sir. How are you, man?
I ain't bad.
Go ahead, man.
I already, fam. I mean, well, I don't want to start off off topic, but at the same time, family, like I said before, man, whether the dude used the whether he took the dope or not, man, Ryan beat the shit out of Brian beat the shit out of Devin. I mean, it was the handwork for me, you know. If you I never really got a chance to say it, but at the same time though, Ryan, I don't think Ryan even needed no goddamn on dope for Devin. But on topic though, I mean, I really felt like it's something deeper than motherfucking. It's something deeper than him ducking. I don't really want to say that he's ducking, but if I have to choose, I'm gonna say he's ducking because of the fact of the matter is Tank trying to do something. Tank told you 2 years ago, I got some people in my way. I'm gonna get these dudes out the way, and then hold that, man. And I'm gonna get these dudes out the way, and I'm gonna line them up, and I'm gonna get them out the way, and then after that, I'm gonna look towards mentoring people. I really want this for me. I want this for somebody. I want somebody else to be great, type shit. And Loma, he in the way. He in the way for the simple fact that he know Tank trying to get these niggas out the way. You know, win, lose, or draw.
All right, go ahead.
That's it. That's basically it, man. Yeah, Loma get out the way though. At the same time, yeah, if I have to choose, I'm gonna say you ducking, man, because you know that man is on a path of greatness, and this is a very high profile fight, a lot of money involved. You know, people go to Loma for the fights with the money. You know, and after that, I'm gonna go ahead and lean towards saying, hell, Loma, if Tank beat you, you just don't want that man to be the man with the money. You know, the people that's chasing Tank for the money. Tank ain't gonna have you chase after Loma's out the way. He gonna go to Shakur. Well, it should happen right now then, since the Loma and Tank fight ain't happening. It should just go ahead and Tank and Shakur should go ahead and duke it out. But yeah, I'm thinking, say that, boss. What's up, boss?
No, if they can get it done, yeah.
I mean, it's you know how that boxing world is, man. It's crazy, man. They do things the way they want them to be done. I think they trying to hold Tank in there, and manipulate that man, control him. It's a big thing about the control, man. They know that man trying to get up out of there, and they just trying to keep him in there.
Yeah, we see. Well, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Dennis. Have a good day, man.
Already, boss, man. Already.
Yes, sir. Loma went to war for his country, but he ain't trying to step in that ring with Tank. Howie T, thank you, Howie T. Appreciate you, man. And Kamal, Kamal, where'd you go, Kamal? Okay, I got you. Okay, Kamal. Kamal said, I just emailed you a video proving Tank didn't duck Loma. Cool, I got you. I needed that. Yes, sir. T Orlando, man, T Orlando bias against little dudes. T Orlando, hey, thank you, D Hayes, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for that support, man. Who's this? That's just such a pain. Link, please. Oh man, what's up, man? Yeah, there you go. DeMariano, there you go, DeMariano. Okay, I got you, brother. I got you. Come on. Thank you, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you a ton. There you go. There you go, DeMariano, man. I thought about you the other day, man. Big light-skinned dude, DeMariano. But man, yeah, dog. Yeah, truth, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know you out here. You know you're out here making arguments that you don't believe, dog. I'm telling you, man, I don't like when people make arguments that they don't believe, man, just to stick to some sub-ass point too. Like, you gotta drop that shit. Just drop that shit. If your argument sucks, man, and but it's a sub point, drop it. Don't try to win that dang on point, bro. Sit there on that for that. Come on, man. You know dang well that ain't nothing in this mug lead a reasonable person to believe that Vasily Lomachenko is going to be fighting this year. And that shit is just that he's going to be fighting this year, or that he's even going to be talking about fighting this year. Seeing as they already got the damn thing already there, almost all the way there. All right, Demarion, I'll put it in there, man. Jew division. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold on one second, brother. I see you. All right. What up, Demariano? Big man. What up, man? Long time no see, bro. What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, big man. What's up? What's going on with you, man?
Oh shit, man. I'm at work right now, man, hearing the conversation, and that guy struggling to comprehend what you were trying to say. So I'm gonna try to simplify it for him. And what Fanon is trying to say is this: the fight is not gonna happen this year. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what I mean? He said that he won't even begin to even negotiate until the end of the year. You know what I mean? So with that, it would take negotiations. Now we're talking at the end of the year. You have to go through the negotiations. Then you'll have to go through a camp, which is like 3 months. So there's no way a fight is going to happen anytime. I would say if there's a fight between him and Loma, that's summer. Late spring, early summer. I mean, I don't understand what was so hard to comprehend, man. Like,
man, he understood it. He just didn't like it. That's it. They understand. They just don't like it. A lot of people act like they don't understand
in the comment section, just trying to argue.
Yeah, exactly. Just trying to find some little weak point to win. So they ain't got no plan, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, I appreciate you coming back, man. Come back again, man.
Oh, for sure, man. You know, ever since that Errol Spence fight, though, man, I had to take a few steps back from boxing.
Yeah, it hit you,
man. That was so disappointing. And I had Errol as my number one favorite fighter, and then Tank 2, and now that's switched now. You know, I still like Errol. He's still my number 2, but Tank now number 1. You know what I mean?
There you go.
And I could say, man, I'm actually a fan of Terrence Crawford now as well, man.
Damn, he whooped a little fan into you, huh?
Yeah, I had to reevaluate Crawford, man. And one thing that I was sleeping on with Crawford's style was his fluidity in his punches. You know what I mean? I overlooked that, man, and it was so prevalent in that Spence fight, man. Spence was kind of mechanical, man, and Terrence flowed like water, man. In that fight, his punches was just more fluid. Looked more natural. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I overlooked in Crawford. But yeah, Crawford definitely he's something else, man. And I say that Boots and Crawford fight at 50-50. That's my opinion on that. At first I would think that Crawford would have got watched with that, but watching that Errol fight, he was really strong in that fight, man. I don't know if Errol was weak, which made Crawford look even more strong, but he looked really strong in there, man, and he looked like something to be reckoned with, man. And I can't just say anybody would beat him, even the talent is such as Boots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. But that's all for now, man. You'll probably be seeing more of me, man.
Hey, man, that's what's up, man. Well, you know, just you know, man, I thought you crossed my mind every once in a while. I was like, I ain't seen Big Man in a minute.
Yes, sir. I'm not one to be in the comment section. You know what I mean? I like to just watch and observe and take in. You know what I mean? And
okay.
I'm always watching for now.
Oh, that's what's up. But I'll just say what's up to you when you cross my mind. Then. All right, man.
Yes,
all right, brother. Get back. JB the sportsman, the man, JB the man, JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. How can I help you?
How's it going on? How's it going, Fanon?
It's going well, man. I can't complain, man. What's on your mind?
Oh man, first of all, man, I've been a fan of yours, man. When I first started, maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, when I first started getting hooked on to the YouTube boxing, man, your channel and 7 Sports TV channel was the first two channels that I kind of subscribed to. So those guys are definitely the GOATs as far as boxing, man. YouTube boxing, hardcore boxing fans, giving them knowledge about the sport.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, quick thing. I remember when the Lomachenko and Tank fight was first being talked about, possibly happening in November. Lomachenko's promoter Barbarian came out and said that both guys want to fight. That's what we know. We hope the fight gets made. There's a good chance the fight gets done because Tank wants to fight and Loma wants to fight. Now, a couple of days ago, I heard this. I think it was a bogus rumor that Tank wanted $40 million to take on Lomachenko. I don't believe that. But I do believe that the negotiations probably is a problem. I don't think Lomachenko is happy with what he's being offered. That's what I think the problem is. I think maybe Loma maybe wants somewhere around 60-40, and based on the pay-per-view numbers, that's probably not what it should be. Probably should be more like 70-30 or 80-20 in favor of Tank. Because you look at Tank highest pay-per-view, he did 1.2 million with Ryan Garcia's the A side, and Lomachenko's best pay-per-view, which was, I don't know who was the A side out of him and Haney. Let's just say Haney was the A side. That fight did 139,000 pay-per-view buys. So based on them numbers, Tank and his representatives are probably not getting Lomachenko what Lomachenko is looking for. So that's why I think his manager came out and said, we ain't looking to do nothing, man. He's going to spend time with his family. He's not in the mood. He won't get back into training till the end of the year. I think it's just a negotiating ploy because he's not happy with the offer that Team Tank is presenting to him at this point.
Well, no. Let me go with that one. Let's get to that. Because I disagree because of what was said right here in this quote. You can offer him tens of millions of dollars. If he doesn't have motivation, he's not ready to prepare for the fight. So Michael Benson is basically reporting that Vasily Lomachenko is not doing this over money. He said you could offer him tens of millions of dollars. If he doesn't have the motivation, he's not ready for the fight. They're giving his motivation as the reason, not the negotiation. But let me introduce something to you, though, man, where I would say that I think, or at least to everybody else, to be careful about what you like what people say when they tell a lie, because people said that basically them saying that is just a way to blame Tank ahead of time if the fight doesn't happen. So they say, he wants $40 million for this fight. Well, think about that for a second, JB Sports. If he asked, who's he asking $40 million from? He's the one putting on the fight. So how could he be asking for $40 million? He can't ask Lomachenko for $40 million. It's his fight. It's Gervonta's fight. So number one, he wouldn't be asking for that money because it's his money. And Gervonta gets paid off of the pay-per-views. He's not asking for a $40 million guarantee. Because if he was asking for a $40 million guarantee, I mean, he doesn't do that in any other fight. He's saying he took a $2.5 million purse for his fight. What was it with Frank Martin? Yeah, I think he got $2.5 million in money that he took for his purse for Frank Martin. Why would he be saying to Al Heyman now that he needs 40 up front? So no, man, that's just a rumor that doesn't make sense. Because there's nobody for him to ask. And I almost know where you got it from just based off the statement, because that's very similar to people saying that Subriel Matias asked Devin Haney for $4 million when he never did. Because Bill Haney said that Peter Khan, Peter Khan had called him, or he talked to Peter Khan, and Subriel Matias asked for $4 million, and that's why the fight didn't happen. So now, a week before this, right now, go back another step. A week, the last statement that came from Tank's camp was camp was trolling and said that that Vasily Lomachenko wanted to step aside and let Gervonta fight Shakur or Zepeda, and he would fight the winner. Then Bob Arum came out and said that that was not true. So then somebody else throws another rumor on top of it. Well, what the truth really is that Gervonta wants $40 million for the fight, framing Gervonta Davis to be the duck, just like they say by saying that the same thing that's put on Canelo about how Canelo wants $200 million to fight David Benavidez. Even though Canelo really did say it, but it's pretty much the same thing. So now we're asking the question about, well, really, we don't want to believe that Lomachenko just doesn't want to fight him. So let's come up with a justification for why the fight's not getting made, other than what he says right here. So then the justification, other than what came from his camp, is that it's over the money. Even though, again, number one, Gervonta Davis would not be offering Gervonta Davis money. And number two, they said it's not the money. The Lomachenko is not worried about the money because he can make tens of millions because maybe they even offered him tens of millions of dollars for it. That's what it sounds like. But anyway, that's my take on it.
Yeah, like I said, he must have changed his mind in the in the middle of the negotiations, because like I said, before the negotiations actually was supposed to take place, Bob Arum was saying that both fighters want to fight, and then when both fighters want to fight, then the fight has a good chance of getting done. So evidently, like you said, if that's true, maybe Lomachenko in the middle of the negotiation decided, hey, I'm not in the mood, I want to spend time with my family, and I don't want to fight until first quarter of 2025. If that's the case, then that's cool, man. But what my opinion is, if the fight don't get done, that his likely next fight in November would be probably either William Zepeda or maybe Pitbull Rayo winner August 3rd. Maybe go up to 140 and fight that winner for a belt and try to become the champion in his fourth weight division. And that'll be something that he can go on his resume as he makes his trek toward the Hall of Fame. I think that's probably his likely fight: Zepeda or Rayo Pitbull winner.
Sounds good, bro. Yep. I like that.
Yep. So,
all right. Well, thank you, JB.
All right, then, for now, man. You take care.
All right, man. You as well, sir. Peace.
All right, peace.
Dennis, how can I help you again, man?
Nah, boss man, go ahead, man. Now, man, how soon? I mean, how soon do you think? Because clearly we're not gonna get the Lomachenko and Tank. No time soon. No time within the next year. We have another president before we do. Other shit going on, family. How fast you think we can get the Shakur and Tank thing popping? If we're not. Where?
Yeah, I have no idea because he doesn't have a promoter yet. He's still working that out, but he may get it soon. May get it next. You could get it very soon. Could get it in November, since Tank just lost. He's fighting.
In the meantime,
I'm about to roll up out of here, though, man. I'm about to roll pretty soon.
Next time, Next time you get a chance, just let Shakur know, man. Be patient. It'll come.
Yes, sir. All right, man. For sure. Get back,
y'all
man.
have a good one, y'all.
All right, man. The original word from Bob was that they were negotiating before the Frank and picked up negotiations afterwards. So this is not new to Loma if it's true. I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, though. Might be hard for him to get a promoter. I don't think so. Man, he can fight, man. He's going to be perfectly fine with a promoter, man. Terrence Crawford found somewhere to go. You know what I mean? Turkey Al-Sheikh may get that money, may get it done. He may get it done. But look, man, I think I'm going to get up out of here, man. Y'all have a wonderful day. Wonderful, wonderful time with your family. It's pushing closer to 1 o'clock today, so I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day. I think I'm going to try to work out. I don't know. But I appreciate y'all hollering, sticking with me, chopping it up, man. Thank you for all the callers today. Thank you to my new friend, Truth, who I put in a face and name. Hey, yeah, man, Dennis Haran, man. Yeah, man. Let me give you a wrench, bro. Even though I know eventually we're going to fight. Dennis, just so you know, I know me and you going to argue again, man. But I appreciate you coming by. I know you and I we're going to probably get in a fight again. But I'm gonna put you on I'm gonna give you a moderator, man. No joke, because I know, hey dog, I know you get wild. So it's going, so I know we gonna be, we gonna bump heads without a doubt. So let me give you that wrench, man. So I know and also a good way for me to know to read your comments and all of that when I see them. Yeah, man, that was good, man. Yeah. All right, man. So I'm gonna holler back at y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, 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 absolutely amazing and blessed day. And I don't think anybody else is trying to jump on. So holla at you. Holla at you. Mañana. Peace.